Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Marvel Monday. If you haven't been following along, Steve and I are at the whatever you call the end, the finale. It's not penultimate, the ultimate.
Yeah, not the penultimate. That's the one before the ultimate. Yeah.
The finale of our Rise of Red Skull campaign using Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, which I've been having a blast doing.
Now let's take a quick disclaimer here. It's a quick moment. We know the Galaxy's Most Wanted is the hot talk of the town here, and everybody says it's really hard, which is quite interesting.
I'm very excited to play it.
Here's what we're gonna do. But we got to finish a campaign here.
Yeah,
so
we're gonna stream.
We're gonna play Red Skull. We're gonna finish that up. If we have time, we might start Galaxy's Most Wanted. We might not.
Today.
We might just look at the cards.
We might build decks.
We might build decks. I don't know what we're gonna do.
We might play these decks.
We might talk about it. We might get some opinions. Apparently, it's very hard. Zach says it's very hard.
I played off camera.
So we're gonna do it on heroic.
The first two scenarios, and it was definitely a step above in the challenge department. It's actually exactly what I wanted. We kind of backed off the heroic thing. It's that the game itself is giving you difficult challenges, not throwing so much at you that inevitably we have to end up on a bunch of allies and playing that.
Oh, really? So we can actually play the game. It's just a harder game.
You just have to approach it differently, and it's thematic, and I've enjoyed it so far. It's been a very actual controversial thing because it is harder. So there's a lot of people that were trying to do it like the pre-build decks with Rocket and Groot that came in the box.
Right.
I don't think that's possible.
Okay.
Actually, I do not think you can win.
That's good to know.
Even
actually.
on standard, like
really good
with
to
the
know.
pre-built decks, I'm not confident you would have to be very good.
Is it that the decks aren't good, or the campaign is too hard? I mean,
Both.
could a pre-con Doctor Strange do the campaign?
I think Doctor Strange with any 40 cards or any 25 cards in a signature pool could beat anything. So
Terrifying.
I think you could have 25 single resource blank cards and probably do okay with Doctor Strange.
But otherwise, his character design is great.
But I think there's a couple things going on. One, it is harder, so it's less forgiving. The two aspects that they give you in that box are protection and aggression. So threat is a real issue in that campaign.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And they don't have a lot of great ways to do it.
Right. Been down that road before.
And I also think there's a card in there that's one per character, and you have to have the Guardian trait. It's the make a superpower -1.
Ooh, deft focus.
Is that in your deck? Did you add that to your deck?
Oh yeah.
Can you make sure it's still in there and I didn't take it out?
Oh my gosh. Friends like these. Oh yeah, I rebuilt this after the stream last time. I was very happy with it. Yep, deft focus.
Okay, great.
There.
And it's one per player, right?
Oh, wrong card. Max one per player.
Yeah. So there's like 3 of those in one of the decks. And if you're playing 2-player with the 2 pre-con decks, like that's a lot of cards to just be in the pre-con. But they give you 3 copies because they're giving you a play set of this card.
Yeah, makes sense.
So I think there's a lot of challenges with that. And, Rocket and Groot, as people mentioned, they do have ways to remove threat. But it's... those are not the... Leadership and Justice, to me, are the most effective at removing threat. So the only cards you have to really deal with it are like signature...
So what you're saying is for anybody out there that played Galaxy's Most Wanted with Rocket and Groot and thought, am I bad at this game? The answer is maybe, but probably not, because apparently it's not doable. So we're all in this together.
Yeah.
So we'll run the campaign and actually see how the difficulty is.
Yeah, and so when I played it, we were playing on Expert, but it was the perfect difficulty where it took work.
Okay.
And you had to think about it.
Dude, I'm ready for that.
Yeah.
I'm ready for work that doesn't involve me getting slapped with 17 encounter cards.
Yes, that's the difference, right?
Okay, good.
So we're going to play Rise of Red Skull. We're going to finish the campaign, and then we're going to dive into that, time pending. But Rise of Red Skull, we're on Expert. We're in the last scenario. If you lose, you're just done.
Okay, well then...
This is the one scenario. We get one shot, so we're going to run through it. And chat saying do a speed run, and then let's get to the...
All right, well, Quicksilver is the guy for the speed run here. Quick shout out to everybody here on the chat. Everybody's great. Werner from Netherlands, great to see you. Just popping in, Shadow Slayer, just popping in to remind y'all to close chat and like the video. That's right, hit that smash button, smash that bell button. What are they supposed to do?
No, you smash the like button. And you hit the bell button.
You hit the bell? There's got to be a better word for hit the bell.
Ring the bell.
Ring that bell.
Ring that bell.
Slap that bell.
Hold on, I got to go find this PDF.
Hit the like button and slap that bell. No, they're not really not very marketable there. Ian Schaefer said challenge accepted. Great to see you in the chat there, Ian. Amon saying the pre-con doctor change has beaten expert campaigns. So take that as you will.
He good.
Al Covington here saying, love this content. Excited to watch you guys do Most Wanted. Well, thank you, Al. We'll get right to it. We got a quick warm-up here with Red Skull. Never thought I'd be saying that. Obsidian saying obligatory Fab hype, even though it's Marvel Monday. That's right. The Fab hype train is all around us right now. It's preview season for that game, if you guys aren't familiar. A lot of cool things happening for Flesh and Blood right now. Frank, sorry to hear you're having trouble with USPS. Can't wait to get my boards and tokens in. We wish we could send a USPS angel to help with that. I'll call up the people that I know.
Alex from the chat.
Right. Alex Becker, can you put in a good word for us on this one?
Yeah, we actually got paired in our online Armory League for Flesh and Blood, and that was one of my specific requests. Was, hey, can you just make sure our shipments get places on time? He was gonna get right on it.
Well, okay, that's good to know. Lots of Surge, apparently, in Galaxy's Most Wanted.
So it's like Heroic, but not always.
Sploosh says Ronan is going to dunk on Steven. Oh, a bold prediction, I would say.
I haven't played against Ronan yet, so we'll see.
A bold prediction.
I think he's the big bad, so he should be hard to beat.
Python XZ saying, you guys are the reason that I bought Ashes Reborn's Master Set.
Nice.
Well, that's great.
You're welcome. It's a great game.
Somebody tell Plaid Hat. Keep that deal going. Amon also saying Clea is MVP in Galaxy's Most Wanted. Otherwise, just don't play protection cards and cast spells. Alex Becker says, what's up?
What up, Alex?
So what's up, Alex? Keep up the Lord's work. Brian Lins, the Steve Aoki Fab gift was ridiculous. Yeah, for those who don't know, so Steve Aoki, very famous electronic musician. I actually played some of his tracks, as the kids call them, or tunes. I don't know. I'm probably now old. I call them those things. So what do the kids call them?
I don't know. I'm not a kid.
Waves? Wavelengths?
I'm not on TikTok.
No, I'm not either.
So I don't know what the kids call anything.
I can't possibly keep up with all this nonsense. But whatever the kids call the tracks and the tunes, he's got like 8 million subscribers on Twitter, of course. I played a couple of his tracks at a wedding a couple of weeks ago. And then come to find out, he's previewing Flesh and Blood cards.
Apparently he's really big into Pokemon cards and collecting and stuff.
My world's collapsing. Anyway, it's pretty amazing to see marketing on this scale, influencer marketing on this scale. We've never seen anything like this in tabletop.
It's kind of like when I saw Gary Vee talking about Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Like the first time a video of him with Charizard popped up, I was just like, what is happening?
Yeah. Everything collapses on you, doesn't it? Yeah. And then finally the Pierre Freebird with the comment that matters. So you guys are the reason I drink water. Got to get that brain.
He's moist. A wet brain. He's a fellow wet brain.
That's right. All right, let's do it. Red Skull, let's go.
I'm waiting for my birthday to show up. That way I can get one of those.
Quick warm up.
Plastic PCEB.
You know, I've been talking to Nalgene. I told him your birthday is coming up.
Oh,
yeah.
If we get a super sweet Nalgene shipment at some point, I would lie. That would literally be DED.
I mean, I would very much appreciate that as well.
All right, you ready?
Obsidian, need to drink some water too. That's right. Let's all drink up a little bit. Let's have a sip together.
While we're here.
It's a hydration. Keeps your muscles lubricated. It keeps your brain functioning.
Water is important. It makes up most of the earth and most of our bodies.
And it's all the better in an Nalgene 100% HDPE food grade plastic.
HDPE?
Water bottle. HDPE.
HDPE.
You can put stickers on it if you'd like, but then if you lose it, it's kind of worse, which you will. So I don't know. If they're really important stickers, don't put them on your water bottle because you'll lose it.
I probably haven't had an important sticker since I was like 8. I did for
I see how it's
for a time. There were stickers in my life that were very important.
Oh, I get it.
Like a long time ago, I had a.
I'm just a child.
This was just perfectly me. I think I had a Troy Aikman binder.
Oh, of course you did.
That's where I had my Pokemon cards forever.
Nice.
I could hide my cards in like a sports thing, so it was called cool. Everything's cool about this.
Cool. Yeah, I play games.
I remember sneaking my cards into school all the time.
Oh yeah.
You weren't supposed to have them.
Then we were playing Star Wars TCG at
lunch
in Mr. Schultz's
in
class.
calculus.
Yeah, it's like, hey, we're doing our homework. Yeah. Can we play a math-based game?
Yeah.
It has robots on it.
As long as we're quiet, I don't think he cared much. All right, scenario number 5, Red Skull. We're going to dive in. You have liberated Zola's island, I think it was Ellis Island, and disarmed the Mad Doctor, but the reality gem still eludes you. You learn from Zola that the gem resides with the true mastermind behind Hydra's ascendancy, the brilliant and nefarious Red Skull. The villain has taken up residence in Washington, D.C. and transformed the White House into his personal fortress. But Red Skull's ambition for conquest does not end with the USA. He plans to bind every nation under Hydra rule with the power of the reality gem. His scientists work around the clock to make the necessary modifications to Zola's machine. Once completed, Red Skull will use the reality gem to conquer the whole world. If that happens, nobody will be safe from the types of atrocities you witnessed in Zola's labs. You cannot allow this to happen. You must defeat Red Skull and use the reality gem to set things right.
So beat Red Skull, is that what you said?
Yeah, basically. Setup. Side scheme deck. Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, man. I'm going to do my mulligan.
Search the encounter deck for
Let's go
each
top
side
down.
scheme and shuffle them together into their own deck. So I'm going to go grab the side scheme.
Just hello to everybody also again. Hi. It's Monday. Isn't that crazy?
Monday.
It just keeps going, doesn't it? It just keeps spinning.
Well, we're already like closing on the end of April in 2021.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
It's been a strange, I mean, it obviously been very strange
Series of
everywhere, but
months.
like really strange.
Yeah.
I feel weird. I feel good though. It's just weird.
We're in the point where the routine as it sits right now is kind of normalized.
Yeah, humans love routines, don't they?
They sure do.
Even though we actually
shuffle that for me?
we love them and hate them, don't we?
I think that's a personal opinion. To do this search, the encounter deck for all the things, shuffle together. This is a side scheme deck. Okay, cool. Side scheme deck has its own discard pile. When a side scheme is defeated or otherwise discarded, place it in the side scheme discard pile. If the side scheme deck is ever empty, shuffle it, discard, etc. There's no penalty for doing this. Each player searches the deck for all cards with the setup keyword, puts them into play. Use yours, one of yours.
What's happening?
So-
Should I be listening?
I'm listening.
What's a
It's just-
tactical
it's
skin?
saying that you start the game with that, right?
What do you get a tactical skin? Oh, I've already used mine. That's right.
You remember when I just said that you used your thing?
I was shuffling the cards. I can't
my
listen
God.
and shuffle at the same time. How's the shot look? Is it lights good?
That reminds me of that Tommy Boy and his dad. Like, how do we look? And David's face, like, fat.
There was a real golden
So
age of comedy there for a
good.
while.
Yeah.
That style, that post SNL crew.
Yeah. Each player searches their deck for the setup. We did it. Shuffle each experimental will attach. We did it. Place X threat on the main scheme where X is the number of delay counters recorded in the campaign log. 4.
Did I shuffle this? I did shuffle this. Do you want me to do anything with this?
Put it right here. Can you put 4 threat in the main scheme
I'm
holder?
having to do everything.
Remaining hit points set. I had 4 that carried over. You can add a random obligation if you want to heal. Nope. Did that once. Regretted it forever.
Never.
Expert campaign only. Each player was recorded as being engaged with an enemy. We weren't. We cleared it out. If we lose this game, Red Skull conquers the world and the players lose the game. Very hopeful. That's
So don't
that's it.
lose is basically all that we need to know.
Don't lose. Yep.
Okay, don't lose. Real quick, I want to shout out Tim Chatterton here in the chat. Started Monday by buying TC's data tokens and ordering all the startup content from Nisei.
Nice.
How great is that? Honestly, I could not have imagined when we designed data tokens like 7,000 years ago that
Launched
they would still
In 2013, they're
be
almost 8.
crushing for us.
They would be in 3rd grade if they were a child. 3rd grade. That's crazy.
It's true. Yeah, it's true. Technically very true.
PJ is saying, Zach, are you still testing Katana Sleep? Thoughts on them? Yeah, we're deep in a test right now. So for Champions, we're using Katana. For Ashes, we're also using Katana. For Flesh and Blood, we're using Dragon Shield. And I want to use Dragon Shield for like 6+ months alongside Katana so we can see how they're both holding up.
Also, listen, all these sleeves are great.
They're both,
Compared to like penny sleeves and stuff you grew up with, these sleeves are like incredible.
I think both Katana and Dragon Shield, to me, they're in a similar category. Like, if you buy either, you will not be disappointed.
I was surprised that the dragon shields had so much space at the top, which I didn't like. But then I didn't notice it afterwards.
Yeah.
But I like the katana's fitting a little bit nicer in the sleeve. But my initial impression was like, oh, these dragon shields, it's that buttery feeling I remember that I haven't gotten from.
They
Katana.
all are also brand new. So, you know, that's what I want to test, is what do they look like after 6 months. The Rise Red Skull 1B. Red Skull plans to conquer the world with the power of the Reality Stone. He uses his strategic genius to keep you busy while he works towards his goal. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, reveal the top card of the side scheme deck and put it into play. So we're going to get a side scheme every turn.
Okay. Wait, why? I don't want that.
That's just
Can
how
you
that
deal
works.
with it?
Some of those are not bad. Some of
Oh.
them actually.
Okay. Spoiler
Awesome.
alert.
Yeah. Gets to 16, we advance to the next thing. It starts with 4 because of our delay counters,
Right on.
you know, etc. Red Skull, stage 2, 3 scheme, 1 attack. Red
Oh.
Skull gets +1 attack for each side scheme.
Okay, I see how that goes.
When revealed, deal each player an encounter card.
Have I only played Red Skull once? I think we've like had a false start and like gotten halfway through and stopped halfway through.
We played them the first time, and then we played them the second time, and we've done twice. This is 3.
Okay.
But it's been a long time.
I don't remember anything about it, honestly.
Well, it's good. It's a fresh experience every time.
We're supposed to have the red house in play, is that right?
Where does it say that?
And we only had 2 delay counters in Sponge Man. Is that
That's
correct?
not possible. It took us... no way. I do not. I cannot.
So were we supposed to do something based on the...
So when we played against Absorbing Man, it's how many turns it took us to beat him.
Uh-huh.
And it was definitely more than 2.
So are we supposed to do something about that? Is there something in setup that we're missing? People are talking about it, man. 4 per player?
Oh, okay, so it should be 8.
Oh. What do the delay counters have to do with anything?
Well, Absorb Man was delaying us, so then it gave Red Skull time to scheme.
Oh, that's what this is. Expert is 4 threat per player because it was 4 delay counters? Okay. I think I called him Sponge Man earlier, which actually I find quite funny now in retrospect. Didn't anticipate doing that, but here we are.
The Red House is supposed to start and play, apparently.
Just believe. At a certain point, you just trust your friends on chat, don't you? I could verify, but hardly a Reaganite, you know what I'm saying? We'll trust but verify. Here's what I'm mulligan into, everybody. It's not ideal, but I'm happy for one thing. I held on to the Adrenaline Rushes simply because I wanted to play them. I could have mulliganed for a shot at the battery pack, but this is a card you don't want in your discard pile. You're going to wait another shuffle, so we'll play some. But then I also got this Nerves of Steel, which is the hot tech from the chat, and I forget who suggested this. You might be out there, and I will shout you out. This is the stand-in for when you don't get the battery pack.
So here we are.
Generate a money for a defense event, so it'll still power the defensive build. But, you know.
This hand is looking okie dokie so far. Indeed. I want to get that lightning. Don't forget about our discard ability, too.
Yeah, it's going to be used for sure.
So I'm going to dunk these.
That's going to be so helpful. Just getting that once per game at the very beginning is like worth that ability.
Yeah, I agree. I also have this game at some point. I'm going to get a discard this and draw 5.
Oh, you would do that right away, man.
I don't know.
Start dunking.
This is amazing. I got 2 doubles with Thor.
Oh, wow.
And the Shang-Chi, which is free. So if I can draw a lightning, I'll also stun. But I'll get a discard these 2.
Oh, this looks great.
Yeah, it's good.
It's already, game's over.
Someone said, don't. Hey, you know what, chat? This was not in the book. Where are you guys seeing this information? I remember it.
They've got special information, man. They've got that hotline to Caleb. Set this aside. Should I look at this?
It's a sleeper. He's a big bad. He comes out with one of those side schemes.
Big robot?
Mm-hmm.
I'll put him over here.
This may be the best starting hand I've had so far. I haven't even seen my other 2 cards yet.
It's impressive.
Are you mulligan?
Yeah, I'm already done.
Ironheart.
Ah.
Oh, and a spiritual meditation.
Say no more, man.
The hits just keep on coming.
You can go through your whole deck on the first turn.
I am a magician.
Are you first player?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
It's nice to be drinking coffee again, too. So I took a break for about 2 weeks. It affected me none.
The break?
Yeah. My quality of life did not improve at all. Not at all.
But then when you started drinking again, did it improve?
Well, I didn't have headaches or anything like that from the caffeine, which I was expecting. But what I missed was the ritual of it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, it's nice to have rituals. I think it's really important for humans.
I more and more am like doing that exact same thing.
Like on purpose?
Yeah.
It's just like, let's just make this a ritual.
Well, so like
I
make a cup of coffee in the morning, and it's actually very weak at this point.
Yeah.
Because I'm not that interested in the caffeine as much as I just want a warm cup of coffee.
That's right.
So I want the least amount of caffeine I can have for the still feeling like I'm getting a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
And I just sit there and enjoy, and like I have a nice view out of the back of my house. So I just every morning. It's a nice way to start the day.
Sometimes you see a cow too, don't you? Every once in a while.
It's great.
Yeah.
Without any of the responsibility either. I feel like I'm out in the country, but I also get to be in the city, so it's great.
Yeah, that's a good spot to be, you know? Yeah, coffee in the morning is kind of one of the most universal rituals all humans. Coffee or tea, yeah. I feel like it's almost across the board.
I do have a looming interest to get more into tea than I am.
Man, me too. But then I think it's just like, is this just strictly worse than coffee? Like coffee feels like that. It feels like the blockbuster movie, you know, and then like tea feels like the indie, art house kind of thing,
Sure.
where you got to really know what you're doing, and you got all these
Yeah.
different types and whatnot, and then it's like coffee's just like it's like this rich like experience.
What I will say is I went to London a couple years ago and went to a tea house.
Nice. Of course, that's gonna be great.
And it was
Like Japan.
that
China.
is the kind of tea I want to have.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to do that yet. I know how to make coffee that I feel like is pretty good at this point.
Well, we just got to start trying. I might eventually get into to tea more. I got a kettle and it was really cool. I was really going to be into it, but then I lost track.
It's good to know that we both have a looming interest to potentially be into tea.
Store 3.0, man.
That's right.
Tea house.
We gotta have tea. Add it to the list.
Done.
Give me the tea.
Not one of those stupid little pouches either. Like we want to do like tea. You know what I mean?
Yeah, really, like
Kettle.
proper tea. Yeah, agreed. Okay, I'm gonna get back to my
Yeah,
other
go
ritual,
for it. It's
which
all
is us
you.
playing games every
It's all
day.
you. It's all you.
Smartest way to do this. I will play.
Thought I'd get the tea fans riled up in chat there. I just like to say things that'll get people talking, you know?
People were talking.
People were talking.
All right, I'm gonna do this so I can see what I'm discarding appropriately. I'm gonna play an Iron Heart for 2 and draw a card. Okay.
Drawing the double?
No. I'm gonna play Spiritual Meditation to draw 2.
You're basically Doctor Strange. All these mystical people are ridiculous.
Discard 1. Okay. This turn is insane. Do you have a Nick Fury in your hand you're playing on?
No, Zach.
I don't either.
You're just gonna draw more cards for no reason? You don't have the space for all these allies. You realize?
I know. Yeah, that's actually the biggest problem I have right now.
Wow. I'm gonna play like a Nerves of Steel and pass. I'm gonna use my ability. I want to do something on your turn.
I might use this here, draw 5 immediately. Let's do it. You think that's smart?
No, it's not smart.
But I'm
crazy.
I'm gonna have the craziest setup known to humans.
I mean, I'm here for it. If you want to like, let's go.
I'm just gonna use it.
Oh my gosh.
Tactical scanner, draw 5.
What if you draw all allies though?
Doesn't matter.
You can't play them. Can you let me draw some?
I can't. All right, let me see. What can I not play? Oh, that's kind of perfect. That's okay. It's fine. Keep that. Don't want that. Okay, I'll use my ability. Discard 2, draw 3. It's gonna be crazy.
You play card games?
Spiritual meditation.
Oh my gosh.
Discard that. Okay. Okay. Then I'll play Nick Fury with 2 doubles. Draw 3.
Okay. Yeah, let's go. You know, we're just getting closer to that end of deck moment. Now you're gonna play a helicarrier and a airline carrier. What's the other one? The mansion. You can play the mansion.
I do want a mansion. Yeah, I've always wanted one. Really.
Give your bro a card.
I just have to decide.
What's in it for me though?
I'm gonna play an Agatha Harkness. I'm gonna use Agatha. Look at the top 3.
Now you're just being silly.
Which one do I want?
Oh wait, Tactical Scanner goes right back in the deck?
It gets discarded.
No way. You can come back into it?
Can you play it again?
It doesn't say remove from game?
Discard this card and remove it from the campaign log.
Oh, Tactical Scanner is supposed to be in hero mode. It's a classic Zach mistake.
All right, I'll flip. And I can't use Agatha, so let's put Agatha back. Put these back.
It brings me so much joy. I don't know why. Not at your expense, but just because we always do this.
Someone's saying it can't be played again, so
Yeah.
it's just a wild, which is fine.
Well, now they're on hero mode. Is that where you wanted to be, I guess?
Oh, wait, I gotta set his health. What's he at? 32.
Oh, we need threat here too. Chat's on it, man. That's why we're so loose. We're so fast and loose with our gameplay, because everybody's on it. We don't have to care anymore, you know?
That's right.
It's like having a babysitter.
Hundreds of them.
Hundreds of babysitters.
Don't touch that socket.
Every child's dream. Did you just take us to 38?
No, I made a mistake. All right.
We're going to have a heck of a session today, I can tell.
It's insane what's about to happen.
Well, yeah, you drew half the deck, so now you got to make decisions. I'm over here. I've just got 7 cards to look at. I'll start playing out.
Let's do this. That seems fine to think about keeping. I mean, I'm not going to play you.
Play you.
All right. Let's do this. I'm going to pay 2 for Hex Bolt. Discard the top 3. There goes that exhaustion. 2, 0, 2. So draw a card, do 2 damage.
Shut up.
When you get 5 bonus cards on the first turn, it's crazy. As one might expect.
Oh my.
How about we
The nail in the coffin.
think about this?
He's on fire.
I'm not even sure that I actually drew my cards back from her ability on the other side.
Well, you got to count them.
I don't know how. 5,
Integers.
8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh, hold on. You can't damage him with the red house out.
Oh my goodness.
Everything's wrong.
It's fine.
Can you switch it to something else, or
I'm gonna deal with that really quick. We're gonna
then
assume
play
it
Hex
happened
Bolt?
first. Yeah,
don't use the cards you drew?
I won't. Those are the 2 cards I drew.
You could redraw it with Scarlet's ability. Blank size.
I'm just gonna thwart for 3, 4. No, I need 6. I need him.
Nick as well. Can work with Nick.
I'm gonna play Shang-Chi and discard a lightning. Stun Red Skull. 6.
Done.
Then
Then
2
Hex
damage there.
Bolt.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got it.
Done. So clean.
Then these come here. I'm gonna pay 1. Nope. Don't like that anymore. It's too complicated.
Over here reading War and Peace, and I'm like just trying to play a few cards over here. Now you got that, what do they call it? Analysis paralysis?
There's just a lot of options here.
I don't know how that happened. Let's see your options. What do you got
Let's
here?
do this. I'm gonna play another Hex Bolt.
Okay. Reasonable.
3, 2, 1. So place a status card on the character. Tough or confused?
I wouldn't make him tough.
Us tough.
Confuse him. That's going to come in handy at some point. He's got a 3 scheme, right?
Okay, confused. I agree with that. Draw a card. And a 1. Remove 2 from a scheme.
Good. Hey, that worked out. Nice.
And then I will.
Yeah. Amon, that's a great shout out. This is slower than speedrunning Ultron, but slowly. Remember that old video? Where we tried to speedrun Ultron? It was like a 7-hour video.
I do. Let's Chaos Magic a boot camp in.
What do you have to do there?
Discard the
Top
equal
3.
to its cost, yeah.
Okay. Wow. Cool.
My allies are +1 attack. And then I will...
Where's my card draw?
Hex Bolt again. 2, 2, 2. Draw 3 cards.
You remember playing against like those OTK decks and spoils that would like do this? We were playing those at the time, but you're just watching your opponent do stuff.
Give you a combat training.
Oh my gosh. Signed, sealed, delivered.
Then Nick will punch for 3. And this will go down to 7.
All right. Hey, I'm special now too.
And then I will pass to you.
You got to put some damage on some allies and probably.
Oh, actually, I have this response too to draw a card. After I defeat a side scheme.
Yeah, oh yeah. So that was in the pile there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
All you got was 3 allies in boot camp. Hardly impressive.
And he's stunned and confused, and I did 5 damage, and I removed 2 threat.
Hey man. All right, let's play Nerves of Steel with a double time and a desperate defense. I think that's right. Yeah, that's fine.
I had that chaos magic, so I was hoping to get like a mansion or something.
Yeah.
I got boot camp, which is good.
We were all hoping. Do I really get rid of Electra here? Probably can't, right?
It's a good question.
She's going to be worth more than this Adrenaline Rush for sure. But I don't quite have what I need.
Aaron says he gave him combat training to keep him quiet. Steven, you're special too.
I'm going to hold on to Electra, I think. I feel like I need one more.
Vincent says protection turns be like, I'm going to play one upgrade. Your turn.
I know, right? Yeah, it's totally true. All right, I'm gonna follow my worst instincts. I feel like that's a fun thing to do. Let's drop out a Hard to Ignore, and let's drop out an Adrenaline Rush.
That's not a bad turn.
Not bad.
You get a swing a couple times, right?
Not bad. Yeah. So I've got 4 from the combat training. I feel like that's max value here.
What's your upgrade give you? +1 defense?
Yeah, defense.
That's nice.
I can also do 2 threat, which is safe, but...
I mean, we're both in hero form.
Yeah, not really needed. Let's do 2 stand 2. Thanks so much for your service.
You're welcome.
Everybody stand up.
I was also hoping I would get my hat, which I did.
Hat.
I did finally get my hat, but it took me a minute to get my hat.
My hat.
And my hat.
My hat.
All right. 2 threat goes on.
Done.
Then we get a sides game. Let's see what we get. Censor the Past. When defeated, each player chooses up to 3 cards in their discard pile and shuffles them into their deck.
What happens? Wait, this is good. Oh, when defeated. Oh, cool. Yeah, censor this.
Which is good because I just discarded half my deck.
That is really good for you. Yeah.
It does put it is an acceleration counter, and it's going to give him +1 attack, but that won't matter.
We'll get through.
Okay, he tries to attack me. He fails because he's stunned. He tries to attack you. I have a Nick Fury, or you can block if you need triggers and stuff.
I mean, it's not. Yeah, there's no need to use them if I don't need them.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Block with Nick.
Throw Nick at it, and then if we get a weird attack, we can.
2. Thanks for playing the
it.
game. Then we go to the encounter cards, which we each have a bonus of.
Yeah, we'll get an attack in here somewhere.
Now, I have something in my hand that
Order
can
and Chaos.
cancel one of them. Yeah. Hydra Flame Soldier. Force response after it makes an undefended attack. Discard a support. Won't be letting that happen. Hydra Soldier. Guard. When defeated, I get an encounter card.
No, I hate that card.
Yep.
Allies is where we're bad. Spreading Lie is treachery. Place 2 threat on each scheme in play. That's not terrible, right? Are you gonna wait? Should you hold Order and Chaos, or should you just get it over with? You shouldn't hold that card. You should just use it.
Well, let me look at my math. Because if I have a way to spend it as a resource, I can save it to maybe cancel a worse card.
Is there anything better than 4 threat?
If he schemes, it would be pretty bad.
That would be pretty bad.
Or
He's
like
confused.
Exhaustion with Surge would not be great.
Okay. 4?
I feel like 4 is manageable at this
All
point.
right. All right. Here we go. Caught off guard. Discard an upgrade or support. I mean, I can get rid of an Adrenaline Rush or a Hard to Ignore. It's not a big deal. But if it's not key to your thing there, then why not? It's easy to get rid of Adrenaline Rush for me. I'm not worried about it.
I think it's good to get rid of.
Okay. Done.
Okay, this passes to you.
Why, thanks. Okay, so we're going to do 1 there and 1 here. So that's going to be that. I'm 1 short.
And let's think about that. Are you 1 short Yeah.
But ultimately okay. So let's think about the best way to do this. Remove 2 threat, remove 2 threat. You may choose the same twice. Or 3 and 3, that makes more sense. How's about me killing both of these?
That'd be pretty sweet.
Is that max value?
It's pretty good value.
Okay. Let's play a maximum velocity with a double time and a never back down.
Wow.
I'm gonna go to 4 attack to
Okay.
receive your combat training. And we'll do 4 to your favorite and then stand up and do 4 to the other one.
Got it. I'll get an encounter card.
Yeah.
And you have +2 defense this round too.
That's right. I should
So
leave that up. So
you're
I
a
remember.
monster on defense.
And then because of that, I will go ahead and play an unflappable.
Yeah. Great.
With,
build.
unfortunately, my hard to ignore. So that'll have to come back around on the next shuffle through.
Some beats.
Over to you.
Or maybe we'll shuffle it in if I clear that scheme this turn.
Nathan, that's great. Factor all those cards and then made Steven discard one of the few he actually played cold. He gave me a combat training. It's all fine.
Right? All right. So I'm inclined.
Can you get this done?
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh.
I can get close.
Oh, well. That's enough, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
I love hard to ignore, yeah. Sploosh, it's so good. This is kind of a cool little setup. I've not seen this exact setup with Quicksilver. Nerves of Steel. Had opportunity to do work. We were just ahead. So hopefully we draw another never back down this turn. I guess I'm just going to see.
I think here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play a Queen Carrier. I'm going to use the Queen Carrier. Do static here and usable here.
Oh, bummer.
To play my crest. Then I'm going to remove 3 here.
Nice.
And then I'm going to remove 2 more there.
Dangerously close.
And then I think I'm going to go down.
Oh.
He's confused.
Yeah.
So it's a free down. And then I'm first player, so I can flip up next round and see who needs resources and cards and stuff. But that way, you're great at blocking right now.
I'm pretty great, yeah. Generally.
I guess I don't need to go down. Because you're going to get 2 4 blocks, right?
I should have 2 4 blocks, yes.
So that seems fine.
But if there's a third attack, it gets a little hairy. You have to throw Ironheart at it, so
Which
it's not
is
that
fine.
big a deal.
Yeah.
And he puts another one of these out
Mm-hmm.
every time. Wow. That's pretty good.
Yeah, we got to get going.
I need that plus thwart card.
I think I am going to go down because I want him to use that confuse.
Yeah.
Because I have other ways to keep doing that.
That's helpful.
All right. End of turn. Ready, steady.
Ready, steady, go. Adds 3 because of the accelerator. 1, 2, 3. Side scheme afoot. Prison camps.
Player defeated this scheme, searches their deck and discard pile for an ally and puts it into play.
Wow. Crazy good.
Yeah, some of those are very good.
I'm standing up. He attacks me.
You'll put it on, yeah. So
I'm defending.
he's 1 + 2. He's a 3 attack.
It's 3 to 4 right now.
You good?
Is it? I'm not bigger than 4, am I?
I can also helmet this.
Yeah. So 4. We just got to make sure the number's
So he's
good.
3 + 2. He's at 5. You mean a helmet?
Yeah, helmeted on.
Make it a 4?
Yeah. Okay, so I'll take no damage. After I defend and take no damage, I'll draw a card from Unflappable.
So good.
After I defend against an attack, exhaust improved defense upgrade to draw a card. And after I defend and take no damage, remove 1 threat from the main scheme.
Get out of town.
I defended.
I remember you had a couple of those hard to ignores going last time. I was just like, what is happening?
Consider it defended.
All right, he attempts to scheme against me and fails. And then Bad cards. You get one, and you ready when you do that, right?
I do, yeah. Sorry. I
Okay,
always forget
just
the time.
in case.
What's up, Steve? Hey, good to see you in the chat again. What's up, fellas? Love to see y'all take on Ronan, such a beast. We'll be there. We're ready. My bad
You
card?
first, yeah.
Me first in the gimme gimmies. Give Red Skull a tough status card, and he attacks me. Well, I was uniquely suited for this.
Do you want me to?
I'll defend it.
Okay, great. He's at 3.
3, that's right.
Plus 0.
That actually, I wish it were different. I'm just gonna, I'm not taking any damage. So, these are all exhausties, yeah. I got a weird thing, like the sidestep that prevents damage and does 1 to him. So if I would take any damage, I can prevent it and then knock his tough off, because this nerves is steeled. But I don't think I can play it. When you would take any amount of damage, is 0 any amount? You know what I'm saying?
It's a number.
Any
I
amount
don't
of
know
damage.
an amount. Here's 0 pi. Did you get any pi?
It's an amount of pi that I could receive.
None pi.
None pi is a number, right? Right?
Blank saying you can't play it.
Well, come on.
Now, yeah, you're good. Yeah, well, there it
Come
is.
on.
All right.
All
My
right,
bad cards.
Fine, you can have it.
Bitter Rival. One reveal exhausted character I control for each side scheme in play. Advance. He schemes.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's confused. No, he's not anymore. This could be bad.
3 plus 3, 6.
Can you redraw it with the witch?
I'm not on witch mode.
Oh.
It's okay.
Are we getting dunked on here?
New World Hydra. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, reveal the top card side scheme deck. Comes into play with 2 threat on it. If this scheme is completed, the players lose the game. It needs to get to 22.
Already, we're at the end game.
We're in the end game now.
Wow.
But that's it. Then the first player token passes to me.
All right, fine. It's yours.
Thank you. Thank you.
No longer at maximum velocity. Ian, yeah, that's right, Ian. I love that we have the same conversations each week, and the answers seem to change each and every time. I mean, any amount of damage is 0. 0 is an amount. Everybody knows that.
0 is an
It's
amount.
an amount.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
It has to be.
I have a plan. It's going to be glorious.
Of course it's an amount. Come on.
Okay.
It's an amount.
I'm going to recover for 3.
Read this. We're supposed to read this. A side of this game. I guess that's how the game is played. Reveal the top card of the side scheme and put it into play. So we get another side scheme there. The Sleeper Awaken. Is that a bad one?
Yeah.
Put the Sleeper into play, engaged with the first player.
That was you at the time.
Was it? Oh, it's engaged with when the Sleeper is defeated, remove this from the
So
game.
we can't
Okay.
remove this except for by defeating.
He's got $10 worth of life. Also an amount. 10.
Yeah.
Guard, retaliate 1 in toughness. Sleeper engages the first player. That's me. Where's the tough thing? Removed from the game whenever.
So we need to really dunk on him when we do it.
Yeah, I think we need to.
It's
We
fine.
played like 20 cards, so.
I have a way to maybe do that, which we'll get to in a second. Okay, I'm not going to heal. I'm just going to flip. And then I'm going to thwart for 3 to remove this. So we each get to choose 3 cards and shuffle them back into our deck.
All right.
I've got tricks.
I mean, weirdly enough, I kind of want these maximum velocities. Like,
Shuffling these 3 in.
is this right? Or do you put your desperate defenses back in? I think I'm going to play to my own theme here. You know, I haven't seen that shuffle your cards back in card yet, so I'm playing to it. I'm going to get set up my way.
After this defeated, I'm going to trigger my improved thwart upgrade to draw a card. Then, for my next trick, I'm going to play Spiritual Meditation, draw 2.
You going to melt this guy with that melty card?
Discard
Molecular
one.
melt? Sounds like an Arby's entree.
I sure am.
If you'd like to try a molecular melt. It tastes like all food at Arby's tastes. You notice that? It all tastes the same. I don't mind it. It's just like
It all tastes the same.
it all tastes the same. Smells the same, tastes the same. It's probably all just soaked in roast beef.
I'm gonna play Chaos Magic to play an Avengers Mansion.
Oh, yeah.
Like a Shadows of the Past. I don't even know if I'm gonna need the card. We'll see.
You doing like spells, you know? It seems like magic pretty strong, just in general. In the game.
How much is a card gonna make a difference in your life?
Card for me right now is worth about 2 damage. It's worth about 2 damage.
Okay.
I don't know.
I might end up giving you a resource. I'm gonna draw a card. Yeah, that was worth it.
Get that big beef and cheddar.
I'm gonna use the resource.
I think that we have the meats thing is a total misstep for us.
We have the meat.
I think it's wrong. I think it's totally wrong.
I'm gonna use this resource and play Nick Fury.
Just like old Shalatsky's being teamed up with Cinnabon. Makes no sense.
Yeah. Well, you know, if you want to be a little healthy, you can go a little crazy.
Who's eating Shalatsky's and also having a 1,600 calorie slice of Cinnabon? I'm just saying, it doesn't make any sense. It's what you should be marketing Shalatsky's as is, don't you want to not have that greasy burger? How gross. Don't you want to be a fit,
I feel like it should be like with like
healthy
Smoothie King.
person? Yeah. It's like, hey, have something exciting for lunch rather than the same old
Spiritual meditation.
greasy, etc. Anyway, they didn't ask me though, did they?
They sure didn't.
But that Arby's we have the meats thing is not it. I think you go hard on only roast beef. Which is something I'd rather not say again in my life.
I mean, that's their signature thing, right?
Yeah, it's literally RB, you know that? Roast beef.
Yeah.
RB.
There we go. It writes itself.
Just focus on what you're good at.
He's tough.
He's tough.
So I gotta punch him with Nick Fury first.
I know there may be a thing I can do. Can I do something here? Nope. I have a lot of ways to knock that off next turn. If you want to just leave him be, I can defend him without a problem.
Nah. I'm gonna punch because Nick can take the retaliate too.
No, that's true.
So he takes 2. We'll mark this off. Then I'm gonna play Molecular Decay for 3, and deal 5, and then discard the top 2. So it's a 2 and a 0. I'll trigger my chaos to get rid of the 0.
You're currently doing 7?
Yeah. 7 damage.
Okay, we'll take it.
And I get retaliated 1.
So he's got 3 left. I can figure that out.
Yeah, I hope so. And then I will pass to you. Ian, did you see that comment? Let's be honest. We go to Arby's for the Arby's sauce.
Actually, yeah, I can feel that.
In fact, I would actually be okay with the only thing they put on their menu are things that are specifically paired with the Arby's sauce. So it's like, this ice cream shake, particularly good with Arby's sauce in it somehow.
You'll love it. Hey, if I'm getting retaliated against, can I play defense events? I know the answer is no.
No. If you have something that prevents damage generically, also if you do 3, there is no retaliate.
Sidestep says when you would take any amount of damage, prevent 3.
Does it say defend?
It says defense in little italics there.
You have to be being attacked.
Well, how could I be retaliated against if I'm not defending the retaliation? That's what I don't understand. Who's defending it if not me?
Sploosh, the Molecular Decay, I flipped a star, which is not the same as an icon, so it doesn't.
Not a boost icon there. I can't sidestep or retaliate. What? I mean, isn't this what superhero combat's all about?
I don't write the rules, dude.
Nobody does that.
You ever feel like you have a line of bodies waiting to get dunked on?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I got a lot of things I want to play.
Well, play them.
Well, here's what I say. All right, I'm going to play Enhanced Reflex for another +1 defense.
Now, if you have Retaliate against Big Boss Man at 4, he's an easy block, because you know you can block for...
Yeah, but he also, this stays in there, which means Red Skull's attacking for more.
Yep.
And if he drops all sorts of weird... Yeah, that's true.
Let these bodies hit the
Yeah,
floor.
you've got some zombies ready. So maybe we do that instead. I'll just kill him the old-fashioned way. We'll drop and always be running to play Electrostatic Armor. I'm going to put it up here in the Remember This Trigger pile. Defend, deal 1. So I'll just defend and kill him with that. And then I'll pay 1 with an always be running to play and always be running to stand.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then I'll do 2. Take the retaliate
Perfect.
1.
That's great. And when he gets defeated, that goes away in the middle of the turn.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
So he goes down to 1 there, and then I stand up, courtesy of Quicksilver's bustedly good ability. And then I reckon I'll just do 1 threat somewhere, huh?
You can knock the tough off.
He didn't have retaliate or anything, did he?
Mm.
I'll knock the tough off, sure.
I mean, I don't think 1 threat is currently... It's fine-ish.
Stand them all up.
Stand them up. Stand them up.
Soundboy vacation.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I got that Steve Aoki in my head now since he spoiled that Fab card.
There are
Loud
worse
whistle
things to have
noises
stuck in your
commence.
head. Man, every time I draw a hand with Scarlet Witch, I'm just happy about it.
Oh, I got guard. We got guard to deal with there.
Who's guarding?
Yeah, I mean, I could just kill the guy.
Just get rid of him.
Just kill him.
Yeah.
Or defeat him. Excuse me.
Knock him out.
Retough
And this is removed from the game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, removed from the game.
Victory display there.
Something like that.
Okay, we're back. New hand.
Look who's back. And this is going to be great.
Oh, wow. Now that's a hand.
Wowie, wowie, wow. All right, 2 threat on and a side scheme. Mass Chaos. When revealed, each player discards the top 5 cards of their deck and places a threat here for each different type of resource they are discarded this way.
Okay, top 5. Ouch, 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 ouch. Oh, of course.
Fist,
Friction resistance.
Lightning.
I hate this game.
Wild. 3.
I hate this game. I have 3 different ones.
Nice. So it comes in with 6. I hate this
He
game.
just dunked my friction resistance. It's another run through the deck.
We got to
before I
find
get
a way to
play.
get it back.
Okay. Anything else I can complain about?
That's it. Then he is going to attack me.
Did you add 3 here?
No, we should add 3. I didn't do it. I said it and didn't do it. Okay.
Okay, we got these tokens.
He's attacking me.
I got it.
Do you want to block it? I'll block with Nick once because there's me as well. But if you can block and get card draws and all that, and it's better for you,
I'll certainly have a chance, won't I?
I mean, you also might draw into stuff that you want to. I don't know. If you want to block it first, I can block for you in a second.
Why don't you block this one?
All right, blocking. Thank you, Nick. Okay, he's attacking you. He's at 3 attack.
All right, I have some reactions here. He's a 3. Wait, I don't know when you defends and all that, but what's going to happen here is we're going to Nerves of Steel for a never back down, +2 and stun if no damage.
Okay, 3 plus 2.
I'm at 5 currently.
To his 5.
Boom. He takes 1 damage.
Tough gone.
I'm just going to call him out as I see him.
Yep.
I defended. I'm going to draw a card with my improved defense upgrade.
Okay.
I defended. I took no damage. I'm going to draw a card with unflappable. I defended. I took no damage. and remove a threat from the main scheme. He is stunned from never back down.
Boom, shakalaka.
And then Quicksilver stands back up.
It's a party.
Yeah.
All right, starting with me. Spreading Lies. When revealed, place 2 threat on each scheme in play.
Excuse me?
Place 2 threat on each scheme in play.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's fine.
Interesting.
All
Can't Crisis or something? Is this blocked by
just saw that.
Crisis? Can I not do this because of this?
That's probably true. So you have to remove
Or
one
is this
there.
specifically cannot thwart from the side scheme?
I don't know.
Or from the main scheme? Most complex game ever created.
I got a Hydra Soldier.
I'm not even going to do this then. I'm not going to give him the pleasure of blocking it. I'm easy to ignore. Me?
Yep.
I got a Hydra Exo Soldier with Tough.
Tuggeth.
5 health. Wow, they've been building them well these days. Not used to seeing that.
Seems like a fine block ready and get rid of the tough next round. And take no damage and draw cards and stuff.
Yeah.
'Cause
Maybe.
we got stunned, number 1 stunner over here.
Okay.
Now, go ahead and play Spiritual Meditation.
Where are you going to end up? You going to end up standing or...
Are you staying?
I mean, I probably Quicksilver forever at this point, but I can roll down.
I don't need to roll down.
Okay.
Currently.
Okay.
I think we're on...
But if you do, I want to draw the cards, you know?
I'm not planning on it.
Okay.
Maybe you catch my meaning.
I do. I really do. You got any cards coming this way? That's really important.
How valuable are they to you?
It's pretty valuable. It's like the kind of the coup de grace of the setup is, aside from friction resistance.
I'll give you a card.
Or a resource, ideally, would be as good.
I'll give you a wild.
Can you do that for me?
Exhaust generator. I have to do it for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give you a card.
All right, let's do it.
It's fine by me.
It's very important. Oh, of course it's Serval Industries. I'm not playing this game. I'm not playing Serval. I had a plan. I'm sticking to it. Exactly. Uh-huh. One of the best cards in the game. Okay. All right, we got Reinforced Sinew. We got Hard to Ignore. We got an Armored Vest. Okay. We're currently at 3 attack, 4 defense, character. It's important. But I don't have my little, it does get friction, yes, it's great. But I'd have to go down to Alter Ego and all those things would be a problem. 3 damage here worth anything for you? No.
Not really. I mean, it's reasonable.
This has got to go.
I'm going to dunk on that, yeah.
Like straight away?
Yeah.
Proper dunks. All right, so I need to think about my goals here. Do you have an easy way to knock this stuff off on my turn? Asking for a friend.
Possibly.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You want to try?
Sure. Sure. I'm going to generate a resource. I'm going to play a Hex Bolt. Well, let's go 0, 0, 1. So 2 damage, remove 2 threat.
Oh, cool.
So I definitely want to remove 2 threat and do 2 damage. So I'll knock the tough off.
All right, thanks.
I'll remove 2 here. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my hat.
Yeah, go up to 2 more threat.
To remove 2 more threat.
Yeah. Nice. Hex on. All right, let's swing at Hydra, stand up, swing at Hydra.
Here you go. Okay. Decision time. Let's go 3 threat here. 1 threat here. This goes away.
Hard to ignore back in the game.
Trigger this to draw a card.
Hard to ignore yet again. The one thing that I take home about Quicksilver was that guy was hard to ignore. Have you been watching that new superhero show on Amazon Prime?
I haven't yet. Invincibles or
Incredible, Mr. Incredible or whatever it is. Something incredible. I just watched it.
Is it good?
You can't say anything about it if you want the person to know what's going on.
Say nothing.
Yeah, I'll say nothing. But yes, it's notable.
No, Robert said it was notably good.
It's
and
notable.
if he's saying something notably good, it typically is.
It's notable.
I'm going to play Wasp,
Not recommended
the
for
ally,
children.
using an energy, so she comes in with 2 counters on her.
Invincible, that's right. Fades right.
So she has 2 hit points. And I'll swing with her for 4 here.
Wow.
Got that boot camp.
Oh, right. Put Wasp in the boot camp.
And then
Kaylee asking, is Quicksilver the best character in the game? I would say not. Quicksilver's an incredible amount of fun, though. He's up there. He's like a...
he's
up there.
Thwart with this for 2.
I should remove 2 from the main this turn, but it's after all the
queue
shenanigans,
this up.
so...
I need to get that going. Okay. Then we'll go to the end of the round.
Everything ready? Let's draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 left. So we'll see if I actually want to trigger my draw stuff. There's Deft Focus.
All right. 3 threat on. 1, 2, 3. We get a new side scheme. Hydra reinforcements. When defeated, the player who defeated the scheme discards a non-elite minion.
Oh. That's good, though. Isn't that good for us?
Really good, yeah.
Oh.
2 tickets to paradise. You're standing.
2 chickens to paralyze? Yeah. Got
He's
it.
attacking you, but he's stunned.
Okay.
Then he's attacking me, and I would love a block.
Yeah, man. I'm on it.
And I have my hat and my discard card.
And my hat.
And my hat. I need a shirt that has that with this hat on it.
Coming at you. We're currently 1 defense, 2 for armored vest, 3 for auxiliary reflex, 4 for improved defense upgrade.
All right, he's attacking for 3.
And what is he at 3? Hold on, I might have a thing here. When your hero defends against an attack, is that after boost or before?
What's the card?
Desperate defense. When your hero defends against an attack.
Now. You're defending now.
I don't need that. You've got stuff to mess with you.
You get 2 shots, and I can do -1.
Yeah.
So we flip Hydra Flame Soldier. If this card resolves during an undefended attack, discard a support. 0.
0,
So
so
you
I
covered
defended
that,
it.
yeah.
Okay. Covered her up. Okay. 1 damage to the attacking character, courtesy of electrostatic armor.
Got him.
Draw a card with defense upgrade. Give me a good one there. Thank you. We got some work to do here. We better start hurrying up. Shuffle this guy up. Okay, unflappable. We're gonna draw a card there. It's gonna be my friction resistance. Wasn't. Hard to ignore. 2 off the main.
Mm-hmm.
And then stand up. Over to you, Kent.
That was the attack against me. So now we're doing bad cards.
All right.
Getting a permanent acceleration.
Yikes.
We're set up though. This is
We're there. We're in
this
next
is the
run
curve
through.
you want it to be. All right, your cards first.
Advance.
He's scheming.
Hold on.
That's a good one to cancel.
Yeah, let's just cancel it. Put it in the can. Or how are we going to pay for it? It's not a defense event. Oh, I don't know. I want to play this. I might play this. I mean, how many more defense things are we going to have?
Oh yeah, we're also +1 card.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to cancel that. Order in Chaos.
He takes 2.
And then something happens. Maybe deal 2 to the villain, yeah. More?
Yeah, you got a bonus card.
Oh, Spreading Lies. 2 threat on both of them.
All right. Is it the main scheme too? It's every scheme, right?
Oh, yeah, it is.
All right. Okay.
It's okay. It's fine. And then Bitter Rival. Exhaust the character you control for each side scheme in play.
Did it.
Quicksilver down.
All right. Red Skull's right hook. Attached to Red Skull, he gains Retaliate 1. Hero action. Spend a resource of all 3 types. Ooh, look at this. Place Master Plan. 4 threat on each
Ooh, that would have been a good canceler there.
side scheme. We got some more work to do.
Where's my plus thwart card? Where did that one end up?
Probably end up.
Oh,
in
it probably was
big.
the 5 discard. That got me pretty good.
Then this passes. All right. Let's think about our lives. So we really kind of don't want that to go completely away yet because there's no minions to just get a free discard on.
Yeah, we got that stupid extra card.
But we do want to get rid of that. Well, how would a card? Do you need a card?
You know what? Do I need it more than you?
I don't need it.
If you don't need it, yeah. Pass it over,
Let's
baby.
give you a card. Let's use Helicarrier. No, I'm gonna use Helicarrier for this thing. That's what I need to be doing.
I've got information, man. Should we start slapping?
I'm going to get rid of this.
Wow. It's really impressive. We never do that.
I'm gonna thwart for 3.
It's ugly. No way around it, man.
Here.
We've got to ditch this somehow.
Then I'm gonna pay 1. I'm gonna play a Sorcerer Supreme. That's wrong. I'm gonna play Chaos Magic for Sorcerer Supreme. That's how I'm doing that. Discard 2. And get it.
2 Hydra Flame Soldiers. Nice.
And then I'll probably save this blocker just in case.
So we're like ride or die on this?
I mean, unless we get a lot more. Once this is clear, I'll start working on that one.
Oh, this is our last size game. Do they shuffle up
I think
and
they
go back
shuffle
in?
again, yeah.
Ugh. Never-ending story here.
Yeah.
I still haven't made it through without falling asleep.
Never ending story.
Yeah, 3 times.
So
So
it
it truly
like a
is
Marvel Champions
never-ending for
campaign.
me.
I was like, all
All
that
right.
stuff's ready, right?
Yeah, well, no. Use it on the defense. Let's play Deft Focus. Let's reduce the next superpower and play and always be running.
Yeah.
We're back. Then let's play an Adrenaline Rush over here. Just get the party building up for the end game.
There's gonna be a point where we just dunk on him.
Yeah, we're got to go to Dunk City, as they say, as a fella says.
Just punch him a couple times.
Just do 6 to him.
I think that do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
6 and 6. Or
6
3 and 3.
Yeah, 3.
Excuse me.
It's like 6 and 6. Holy.
Everything stands?
Yep.
What is this even? Oh, that's my card.
Okay, great. This next turn is gonna be good.
2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm gonna swap that. I'm playing Dauntless instead of Adrenaline Rush.
What's Dauntless do?
So it's retaliate 1 if I'm greater than or equal to my starting hit points, which I think I am because this gives me +3.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
so
amazing.
That's what you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Okay. So first thing that happens is 2, 3, 4 go on.
Ouch.
And then we get a side scheme.
It's a good one though, right?
Hydra Patrol,
It's fine.
the worst one. Each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a Hydra minion and puts it into play engage with them.
Oh, that crisis icon's a problem.
Yeah.
We're getting threaded out, man. It's too late. It's all over.
I don't
You
think
drew
that's
20 cards and it was over before it began.
true.
Slow crawl to defeat.
Hydra regulars, here we go. I think it's over.
Yeah, we're fine. Everything's fine. It's when defeated. It's not bad yet.
Oh, great.
That crisis icon is the problem.
Yeah.
It's 2 thread a turn. Maybe more.
And
Not
that
more.
can only remove it from the main scheme.
Yeah. Can't remove it at all now.
Well, it's time to party. All right, then he's interacting with us. He's going to attack me first.
Do you want me to block that?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's block it.
All right,
Coming
he's
at you.
at 4 damage plus a boost.
Let me see. What am I at? I'm defending for 4. I should be okay.
4 plus 2.
All right.
He's at 6.
We've got a Nerves of Steel for a preemptive. Cancel boost icons. Deal 1 damage for each boost icon
So
cancel.
he takes 2.
And then I defend it fully. I'm going to stand up before I forget.
Wow.
Stand up. I don't think you're ready. Retaliate 1. Electrostatic 1.
Boom.
Draw a card from Improved Defense. Draw a card from Unflappable. Hard to ignore is actually easy to ignore at this point because it cannot do anything with that crisis icon.
Okay. So now he's attacking you. And if
Yeah.
you don't have a card that blocks and stands you, I can block with Wasp.
I do not have a card that blocks and stands me, but I do have a card that stands me later.
So I can block later for you?
I mean, is Wasp, do you want, basically I can pay 1 cost or you can do 4 damage with Wasp. Is that basically what we're looking at?
Yep. Or I can have her for, extra block. If you get like exhausted and then he attacks, I still have an ally kind of situation.
Yeah.
Um,
It might be best to go ahead.
Now, your ready card also does 4 because you're hitting for 4.
Right.
And it could possibly do more depending on what you draw.
Relevant. All right, then Wasp it is, right?
Yeah, so the only risk of Wasp is that if we draw the exhaustion followed by an attack.
Yeah.
I'll block with Wasp.
But, live free or die.
He's tough.
Okay, easy.
All right. Bad cards. So we each only get one, but then I get a bonus one.
And then from this thing?
Yeah.
What's up, Parker Fredrickson? How are you guys doing? Finally catching a live stream for the first time in a while. Great to see you, Parker.
What up? Hydra Exo Soldier comes in with tough. Now is a good time.
Hey, now we can do that one.
Twisted Reality. Insight 1. So 1 threat goes on. Attached to a side scheme. When attached side scheme is defeated, deal the first player an encounter card.
Sure. Yeah, acceptable.
Your bad card.
Energy Shield. Retaliate 1. Spend some money to get rid of it.
Okay. Then this passes to you.
Okay. I'm the first player.
You're going to need me to do damage on my turn again, right?
Damage?
To get rid of this stuff.
Oh, you know.
I have ways.
We can find ways. We've got to figure this out.
I mean, we're doing damage. We just have to not lose in the meantime.
I mean, should we really worry about this?
I don't know yet. I have a 3 thwart, so I can just slowly, as long as we don't keep flipping the +4 every turn.
We got to get rid of that Hydra Patrol.
Agreed.
For me to be online with this hard.
Can you try to get rid of it right now?
I can definitely get rid of it right now.
But does that prevent you from attacking?
If you're Hex Bolting, you should do that
I'm
now.
Hex Bolt.
Yeah, let's see what we get.
Let's use my Quinn Carrier, the Hex Bolt. It's a 3 and a 0 and a 0. So the zeros are 2 damage.
That's 1 tough off Red Skull.
So I think tough, confuse.
Ah, that's not bad.
Or I can helmet into 2 threat.
Yeah. Is there another use of your helmet this turn?
Not sure.
I would do confuse. Isn't that safer?
I'm definitely doing in case he schemes.
Yeah, like.
I agree with you, actually.
Because that's like 4 or 5 threat.
Let's confuse him here.
Yeah.
Definitely happening. And then one of these is happening, so I'll get rid of his tough. And then it's really a matter of 2 threat. Does 2 threat on this matter to you?
So I'm going to remove 4.
Clean.
And it's just a matter of 2 or 2. So like I can do the remaining 2 and then 2 from the main, or the remaining 2 here,
Okay.
or all of it here.
Let's go ahead and helmet to get rid of 2. I feel like getting rid of 2 extra threat is actually, hold on. Me defeating that scheme is really good for me.
Oh, yeah?
Because I get to draw a card. But I think I'm pigeoned into this.
You could do a redraw with Scarlet, yeah?
Let's give him tough back for a second.
We're bringing tough
I'm going to redraw
back.
one of my zeros.
Yeah.
It's a 2, which draws me a card. So I'll boost this up to remove 2, and I'll draw a card. And then let me see something really quick before you do anything else. See how crazy we can get. Spiritual meditation. And then for my next trick, I will Hex Bolt again.
No, you got it. Nice.
Let's go. 0, 1, 2.
Hex Bolt's so fun.
So I'll remove 2 threat.
Get these Hydra idiots.
Trigger this to draw a card. Yeah, we do get Hydra idiots. The old regs. Okay. Remove 2 threat. Draw a card.
Start working on this thing.
And deal 2 damage. So now I will get rid of the tough.
Yeah.
Or I can get rid of a regular.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Let's clear regular.
Yeah, clear that regular. I think this guy's going to go away with this being cleared, so we don't need to worry about that tough.
Yeah.
Hydra regulars, man. True to their name.
Just regular. Probably gonna Hex Bolt again.
I love it. Get this Hydra
Let's Hex
reinforcements
Bolt.
off the table.
I might have a card coming your way too. This is all on your turn, which is what's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Discard
Playing
the
Wizard
commentary.
of Flesh and Blood right now.
2, 0.
What are the
So
twos?
draw a card
No way.
and then deal 2 damage. So I'll get rid of your Hydra regular and draw 2. Wrong stack. And then you can take your turn if you'd like.
Take another.
Take it then. If a card makes a lot of difference, I probably have one for you.
Well, that's a good question. All right, let's think about this guy. We're easy. I can do a really gross 3 with 3 left. Do you have anything to get 3 off of this?
Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, easy.
Easy mode. Yeah.
That's probably our best line here, isn't it?
And then I'm probably going to stun him as well.
Through the tough?
Yep. Old blocking bird.
Wow. All right. I'm going to make a point of never playing Serval Industries. Deft Focus to reduce 1. And then pay 1 for double time. Remove 2, remove 2.
And technically, according
Double
to
tap.
campaign rules, okay, like it. I'm liking this.
Card isn't bad. Let me
Like-
tell you that. So make sure you need it. What are you thinking?
I really don't.
All right. Well, that's convincing.
All right, I'll give you a card. Like, I might draw a card that makes it. I'd have to draw a double for it to matter.
Okay, that's good. So then
I am the information.
I'm just going to play Electra in a very non-standard way here because I'm not seeing these. I don't know if I have a lot of fist resources back in the deck here.
Meanwhile, my deck is loaded.
So let's do thwart, stand, thwart, always be running. Thwart. So 3. Like I said, a gross 3.
That is a gross 3.
But
Agreed.
it's there, you know?
It is what it needs to be.
And then we're going to play Electra, not trigger that ability. And I can swing for 3, which I'm not going to do. I can thwart for 1, which I really don't feel like I should do. I feel like I should save her to kill minions.
You don't have these, do you?
No. Although, I mean, I could do that with Electra. It's probably not bad.
Retaliate 1's a bummer. No one's attacking yet, so and Electra is good value.
Electra's great value.
So I think
but
you
also you're
play-
not triggering the ability, so it's like,
What's the ability do?
3 to an enemy.
I think there's still 3 instances of 3 damage, right?
All right, Electra, and then I'll play an Adrenaline Rush.
And then we'll just deal with that
With
in
an
a little
Adrenaline
bit.
Rush. Yeah, Electra's going to hang loose.
Yep.
I'm going to use it.
Okay. I'm going to play a blocking bird,
Yeah, that's right.
stunning our friend here. Then Scarlet Witch is going to remove here.
Boom. See a Hydra
And
Exo Soldier.
Exo Soldier out. And then she'll remove 1 here because she doesn't want that retaliate machine.
You have a Retaliate machine?
End of round.
Okay, everything stands. Don't reveal. Now we keep revealing these stupid side schemes. Is that right?
Once around, but we're curving faster. We're doing damage from clearing it.
We are curving up a bit. I'm about to get my battery pack too. It's game over, man. It's game
The
over.
battery pack will help.
Yeah. This is a good turn.
Plus, he's stunned and confused, and yeah, there's a lot of good stuff going on here.
All right, so we add 2 per player, and then plus 1 for the acceleration.
1 per player, and 1
Yeah,
for the
1 per player,
acceleration.
1 for
Plus 1.
acceleration.
So 4 total. You
Got
got
it.
it.
No, I think I was 1 short. It's getting tight there. Then we reveal one of these.
Yep.
Are these in the pile?
So you shuffle when you run out. So we shuffled earlier,
Hmm.
and these will shuffle in once we run out.
Discard the top 5. And count the icons. Hey, didn't get my friction resistance
2.
that time. I have 3 different icons.
So 5 total on it.
And it's a crisis icon. I hate this game. Why is this game so aggravating to me all the time?
Well, I think that's what it's trying to do.
I have one trick. I just
You have
defend
more,
and then I,
more than one
I
trick.
defend.
You're ready.
It's hard to ignore.
You're retaliate. It's
Yeah, I'm
crazy
ready,
what you're
I'm ready.
doing. he's attacking you, but he fails because he's stunned. Then he's attacking me. I assume you have
I've got it.
a block ready for me.
All right, we're going to block.
He's only at a 3 attack.
Let me see if there's things worth doing here. There are. He's a 3, I'm a 4. Let's do Nerves of Steel for Never Back Down. +2, no attacks on him.
All right.
Or no damage done him.
+2. You covered it up.
We covered it up. He's stunned. Here we go. 2 to him.
1 on the tough, 1 on the damage.
That's right. Draw a card. Basically, the defense upgrade. Draw a card for taking no damage. Stand up a Quicksilver. Easy peasy.
Bad cards.
Fresh and
Yours.
breezy.
Mine. Go ahead.
Assault. Villain attacks me. This is not an issue, I assure you.
He's stunned.
Because of that.
Assault.
I got it. Coming at you. Quicksilver will defend. And then let's pay 1 for a desperate defense.
Nice.
+2, stand up. No damage.
He's at 3, 4.
No damage. 2 damage to him.
Great. And then you ready?
I'm ready. Yeah.
Then I get infinite power, hero mode, give Red Skull a tough status token, and he attacks me.
You want another?
I mean, it's up to you. I can block with Blocking Bird.
That's what Blocking Bird's up to, yeah.
Block here. Give the villain a tough status card, another boost card. He's already tough. +1. Thank you for playing the game.
Blocked.
Bobby. End of the round. That token passes. So that was like a just awesome turn for us. All right, let's start with a spiritual meditation. Draw 2, discard 1. Oh yeah.
Okay. Give me a second to think about this. 1.
I'm gonna go ahead and Hex Bolt and see what happens.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I probably have a big turn coming up, particularly depending on the status of your mansion, like a max velocity always be running
You're
situation.
absolutely gonna get this card.
Okay.
Let's Hex Bolt. It's a 3, and a 3, and a 0. So I can status token, deal 2. It's not an attack, so I'll deal 2 to get rid of the tough. And then I'll give us both tough icons.
You can also stun him.
Oh, he's not already stunned.
I'll take a tough, I guess. Or you take a tough.
I have a better
Or you could,
stun
what does a 2
option.
become if you crest it?
A
That
2
draw
becomes a draw card,
might be useful.
which is... You know what? It actually is useful.
You're going
I'm
to
gonna
draw me
go-
into friction, this is going to ruin my turn.
I'm going to go 1 into me drawing a card. And then I will give...
You going to stun him? Hey, kid. Hey, kid.
No, I'm gonna get a tough status token. Because if you block and take it, it's not that good. Because you might only take 1 damage or something weird.
Yep, with it. I'm with that.
We're gonna play another Hex Bolt.
Very nice. Man, that's really just the point, isn't it?
Bolting around.
The
so I
witch.
draw 2 and I do 2
Oh my
damage.
gosh.
Okay,
Get rid of that energy shield.
maybe. I'm gonna play Shang-Chi,
Mm-hmm.
discarding a lightning and stunning. And then I will
It's a good curve.
remove 2, take a damage, remove 3, clear it, draw a card,
Boom. Beautiful. We love it.
and then I will pay 2 for a wasp with 2 counters. 2 hit points, swinging for 4.
Watch out for that retaliate.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna waste it.
No, we can't.
I'm gonna let you draw a card. Sorry,
Just gotta-
that was an earlier.
Oh, very nice.
So once that goes away, then I'll actually start swinging with wasp. But past you.
We were swinging.
Threat is mildly concerned.
Well, I think we can really come out the other side of it if we want to.
Swinging?
Yeah, I mean, we could definitely swing at Red Skull a bunch, but I think we should probably just clean up this threat and then start dunking.
Yeah.
That makes the most sense to me. Yeah.
And honestly, with them being stunned and confused, if you do end up sending them to the next stage, that's fine.
Just on accident?
Yeah. I mean, like, if you remove a bunch of threat and also...
Should we send him to the next stage? Does he do anything weird? Does he, like, stun you or anything weird?
I don't...
Do we have to look? Do we get to look? We don't get to look, do we?
We each get an encounter card.
Okay. That's fine. All right, let's do Deft Focus. And we'll chump out this for a maximum velocity. So we'll go +2 to all of our stats.
Mm-hmm.
So currently a 5 attack, which is just 2 handy.
So much value, yeah.
So let's do 5.
Yeah.
Right away.
Going to stage 3, we each get an encounter card. And then he's got 40 health.
Okay.
Not that much.
Not too bad. Quicksilver stands up, courtesy of Quicksilver. Mm-hmm. I mean, you could just put 12 into him right now if we wanted. But no, we're going to play it safe.
Yeah, don't lose.
We're safe people. We'll remove 3 threat from the main.
I like it.
We will stand up with always be running.
Keep going.
Remove 3 threat from the main.
Feels good.
Just feel good to clean that up, doesn't it? And I'm going to start using Electra while I've got it. Electra, 1 on. Clean things up a little bit. 1 on Electra. I think that's about the best I can do. And then we'll remove 2 more with Hard to Ignore next turn, presumably.
Yeah.
So we're down to 8 main, 40 to do. We've got to get rid of the energy shield, and then we're in business.
Yep. And we're really set up.
And he's going to take 2 every time he swings at me. So if nothing else, 20 turns later,
we're out of here.
Puppy's over.
All right. Oh, and you should have had a retaliate damage from Red Skull.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, chat.
Do you know what this last card is? It's friction resistance.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, you're going to draw it next round.
I'm going to draw it this round.
Yeah, that's right.
Unless I just don't want that extra encounter card, which I might not.
I think that's the best thing.
To not get the encounter card?
Because you know I can get it to you with the mansion.
I'm with that.
All right, 4 threat on. And then...
Side scheme?
Yep. Keep forgetting about that. Sense of the Past. When defeated, we get to shuffle 3 cards. So it's even better. Because we could potentially let you know the 4 cards you're getting.
That would be cool. Yeah, we could do that. We set up a monster turn.
Yeah.
Mondo turn.
Okay. What was that?
That was the
yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. Now he does the bad
He's
stuff.
trying to attack me and he fails.
Yeah.
He attacks you.
Block it.
He's at 4.
Let me see what I want to do with this one. I'm gonna give him a never back down here when there's a steal. So +2 and then stun.
He's at 5 total.
Got him.
So what all happened? He's stunned?
Yeah, he's stunned. 2 damage.
Got it.
I don't want to draw a card. I don't want to draw a card. Remove 2 from the main. That's it. And then I stand up.
Whoosh. All right. My bad card first. Twisted Reality. Insight 1. Attached to this a side scheme.
Yeah, dude. Stack him deep, sell him cheap over there.
You're a bad card.
Huh? Oh, wait. Didn't we get an extra one? We didn't pass him out this turn, did we? These were from something else.
Oh, we each get 1 more. So I should resolve this first. More. Flipping Sanity. I can flip to Alter Ego mode. This will pass to you. Nah, that's not worth it. Exhaust, remove, or discard the top 5 of the encounter deck for each star. Place a threat on the main
There's only 1.
I'll choose this second option. Discard this. 0 stars. We do get an acceleration counter though. So.
Use your chaos magic.
I'll show you.
Stupid Red Skull.
Darkness. Okay, now you do your 2 cards.
Yeah, Alex, so Dauntless triggers because I have +3 hit points from the defense upgrade, improved defense upgrade.
So good.
Yeah, that's why I got it. He gets a gun, a laser rifle there. He gains range, nobody cares. And then Hydroflame Soldier. With 4. Easy.
This is over to you. Yeah, we got a lot of ways to... I have a 4 damage ally in my pocket, just so you're aware.
Apparently you don't, Blank. You don't keep discarding cards. That's the old FFG rule, at least, that if you would run out, you run out. I'm pretty sure that was... I'm pretty sure that was a thing.
Yeah, it sure is.
But if it's changed or if it's not that, I literally just don't care at this point.
I'm
going to play it my way.
Exact same boat.
Playing it my way.
Okay, so I am going to get rid of this. Let's just start here. It's your first player, but I'm just doing some stuff to make your life easier.
Okay.
Wild plus an electric to get rid of here.
Let's hold on a second. Can we dunk here? All hands on dunk. Give me a second. So my life, if I get a card, is going to be... Let me make sure this is right.
I've got about 21 in the pocket.
I've got at least 18.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 18 and 21 does not 40 make, does it?
Well, he's at 38.
Oh, that'll work. You want to just dunk it?
That'll get her done.
And you got Wasp, you know? You got all that.
I
got Electra. I didn't
That
factor
was part
Electra.
of my math. You just do as much as you can do.
Okay.
And then I will worry about the rest of it.
All right, we'll do it. Is it my turn? Oh, it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. All right, let's deft focus. Maximum velocity. This here sidestep. +2 to everything. Let's see. Is there anything that gets me cards in weird ways?
I mean, I have a mansion, but do you need a resource?
I don't strictly need a resource. So I will do, let's see, end up doing 18, 19, 20. I'll do 21. Is that acceptable?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we'll pop Adrenaline Rush. So we're at 6 attack.
Oh, yeah. This is the Quicksilver turn we've all been waiting for.
Swing. It's kind of a mid-range Quicksilver.
That's right.
Swing for 6, stand, swing for 6.
So 10.
Always be running.
12.
Swing for 6. There's 18.
6. Okay. Down to 20 life. I'm going to go ahead and load this up.
And then 3 from Electra.
17.
Yeah.
So now you're counting on me
It's
to do
all
17.
It's all the witch.
Would it be funny if I just missed? All right.
Yes.
I'm going to Avengers Mansion. I'm going to Spiritual Meditation. That would be so funny. I would lose my mind. How funny that would be. All right. Let me think about the best way to do this.
Just like right past that flame soldier. Wait a minute. What? It's like, oh. He's just burning the city. Meantime, we're just like beating Red Skull to a pulp. I love this deck because I haven't gone Alter Ego since the first turn.
It's amazing.
Isn't that cool?
I only went back down once.
Yeah, and that was only really not strictly
It
necessary.
was definitely not necessary.
Yeah.
I'm going to play Chaos Magic to play a Molecular Decay.
Love that card.
So let's pay 3. Then it's 5 damage plus 0 and 0. I'll trigger my ability to get rid of a 0.
Uh-oh.
Plus 1. Plus I'll go with the helmet for 2. 7 damage. Down to 10. Then I will play...
Oh, you got 5 in the pocket there. No, you've got
for
7.
7. So I'll swing for 7. Down to 3.
That boot camp paying off there.
And then any number of ways to finish this. What's the most thematic? Don't you see? I think it's the hardest way to do this, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to pay 4 for a She-Hulk.
Yeah, dude.
She's going to swing for 2. Take 1. And then I'm going to swing for 1 with Scarlet Witch to finish him out of here. But here's what I actually had.
Very nice.
That's
That's Tony Hawkin right there.
I had 2 toe-to-toes. So he attacks and he's stunned, so nothing happens. He takes 5. He attacks and I'm tough. So I had 10 damage.
Wow, that's nice.
Instead of She-Hulk, I could have just done 10.
That's really nice.
But I liked punching him with Scarlet Witch at the end better.
That's very nice.
She was very upset. All right, let's read what happens when we win. You ready for this epic after all this campaign?
Yeah, bring it on. Let's hear it.
Hydra is defeated and the players win.
All right.
There's actually a comic panel.
Well, thank goodness.
You know, we did it. That was close.
I'm telling you, no, we Tony Hawk that thing. That was a classic ramp. At the end of the game, you do 40 damage and you're done.
Yeah.
Just build to it.
It was nice. It felt like he was applying about the pressure we could keep up with.
Yeah.
And it was almost out of control a lot.
Yeah, it was. It felt a little on the tilter there.
But it was never quite out of control.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what we do. Let's take these exact decks and roll right into Galaxy Most One to see what happens.
Just swoosh them.
For real.
So we'll lose these things.
Yeah, the fancy stuff. Let's see what all the fuss is about. Because like if we don't change a variable, we'll be able to adequately talk about it.
You, my friend, are a true scientist.
That's right.
I've always said that about you.
I've always been a scientist. Can't stop, won't stop.
Where did that go?
Here's my hyper. I never saw my hyper. See, and I didn't play Serval. I didn't play Friction Resistance the whole game. The suggestion for Nerves of Steel as the placeholder, if you don't get Friction, was excellent. Deft Focus, phenomenal card.
Yeah, some really.
These cards made Quicksilver.
Can you hand me your these cards?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There it is.
Without Friction Resistance, man.
Yep.
Let's do Galaxy. Let's go right into it.
All right.
Heroic one?
It's going to take a second. No. Expert. I'm fine with expert. You know, if I'm saying expert.
Wait, expert? I thought we were doing standard.
Nah, we got to do expert. It's worth doing expert. The only difference.
Have you done expert?
Yeah. Wasn't easy.
You haven't done it with your boy, Steven.
That's right. And I was also doing 3-player, which I think actually made a big difference because it smooths out the variables a little bit. There's more time.
Yeah.
And more like potential options. All right, so we got to divide all this stuff back out.
I didn't sign up for sorting.
Well, you don't ever have to experience this card normally.
I know, it's so great. My gaming life is like paradise.
Yeah. Spend nothing.
Do you want to collect all the Flesh and Blood cards for me so that we can play together? Do you want to organize and set up all the Marvel Champions? Do you want to own all the Arkham Horror content?
0 time, 0 money involved.
I'll be out here. Yeah, oh, this is such a burden.
Good thing we have that subscription.
Yeah, it's really amazing. You guys should have friends like these. You wouldn't believe how easy it makes it. Man, Nicholas, if they go Fantastic Four, bring that on. I love the Human Torch so much. Always have.
That's mildly surprising. I said mildly.
I think he may have looked like me. Does Human Torch look like me? Is he like a blonde?
Yeah, you could say that.
You know, like when you're young, it's like that is a big part of it. That's why representation matters too. Hashtag be aware. What is it? Human Torch. Let me look that up.
I just feel like his character is not necessarily the kind of character I would associate you would like him, but I'm willing to be absolutely, totally wrong on that.
Yeah, I was really into Fantastic Four for a while. I mean, think about it. A stretchy man, it's like, that's not my thing. It's like an older guy, stretches a lot. Don't care about that.
That's true.
Rock guy was fun.
I was gonna say, I feel like Thing would be your thing.
Thing is the thing. No, Human Torch fast. I like agility a lot, you know?
And like maneuverability and adaptability and all that kind
of.
The
fire is just kind of an added benefit.
Need that.
No, I know I don't look like Chris Evans, but
yeah, that's what when you said that, I was like, I mean, I think any of us would be okay looking like Chris Evans.
Wait a minute. What did you say about Namor here, Chris?
Don't be spoiling Steven on anything.
Wait a minute. Wait, Namor's in here?
Don't be spoiling.
Are you kidding me? In Galaxy's Most Wanted?
There is a card that has him on it.
Oh my gosh, give me that hero. I will lose my mind. We've seen like didn't they leak like the next 28 releases somewhere in
some European
Eastern
country.
Europe, yeah. here's where all the, for the next 6 years, somehow we have this release schedule. It's like, what?
I'll
Who
tell
are
you
you
what,
working with? I mean, where do you get this? We can't even know what the next release is.
as we're setting up for
We
this,
barely get it shipped to us.
it would be cool if these campaigns were connected in some way.
You could easily do that,
If
right?
we were playing from one to the next, don't go digging in that too hard yet.
There's some enterprising people out there that could
You know what I mean?
make that
Like,
happen.
we are taking these decks literally into the next stage, but like, it would be cool if that were like real, official.
Yeah, official. There's something that's nice about the official.
Just like having an official way of doing that.
That's right.
Okay. Where is my...
What can I do? How can I help here?
I'll show you
It's
how
the
you
most
can.
important words in the English language. What can I do? How can I help? Those aren't words. Those are sentences.
All right. You should start reading things you think are interesting out of here. Like about the amplify icon. That's important to know. It won't take me long. I already have
Keywords that are interesting. Hinder X. When a card with the Hinder X keyword is revealed, place X threat on that card. So Incite places it on the main. Hinder places it on the card.
Yep.
Okay. Isn't Hinder a band?
You're asking the wrong cat.
Going down, I'm yelling Hinder. Patrol. While any minions with the patrol keyword are engaged with the player, they cannot thwart the main. Zach, we will never play this accurately.
So it's the same thing as guard, just for...
Yeah, but we're just going to miss it.
Yeah.
Constantly.
I mean, you're not wrong.
So patrol is guard for threat. Piercing, we know that. It discards tough. Ranged ignores retaliate. Stalwart cannot be stunned or confused. I like that. They should have given that to Hulk. Although he's confused all the time, I suppose.
In episode 812 of All Heroes Only podcast, the designers apparently said Hulk was just fine.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Really, that did happen recently.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, Caleb. I just disagree.
Well, don't you understand he has the most health of any character?
He does. That was specifically cited.
So it takes him a little bit longer to lose, basically, is what we're saying there.
Too good.
Team up, we've seen team up. Villainous, you give them a encounter card victory, etc. The new victory display is an out-of-play game area shared by all players. Cards of victory follow the standard rules for out-of-play cards. So the victories with the new innovation is an Arkham Horror mechanic.
Yep. You got it.
I kid. I'm just, I'm just messing with you. It's a good mechanic. Not to be saddened by the fact that they ported it from Arkham. It's a good mechanic. You should use it. If you're gonna put things out of play, you may as well use the same mechanic you use elsewhere. Amplify icon. That's an interesting one. It's got a shuriken on it. Increases the number of boost icons on boost cards. Now that's smart. That's a good one. That's a good icon.
Yep. So if one amplifies
kinda
out,
cool for
every
Scarlet
boost
Witch,
card
isn't
is
it?
+1. Could be. I wasn't planning on playing Scarlet Witch here, but I'm happy to be doing
You're
it.
here, though. We're here, aren't we? Add one additional boost to the card for each amplify icon I play. That's cool. What's up? Kick to the throat. How'd Red Skull go? We won. We ramped up, and then we slammed. New mode of play. Each of the scenarios can be played individually or as part of one epic campaign. It's not exactly a new mode of play, is it?
Brotherhood of Badoon. Ship command.
John saying, note that Amplify only works during villain activations. Good to know. Okay. Did they say that explicitly here? Probably did. Just didn't read it. If I read this stuff, I would probably be better at this. It literally is in bold. I just skipped the bold part. I didn't read the bold part. Why would you do that? During an enemy activation. Keep that in mind. Okay, we've got a campaign log, of course.
Like you do.
Start by choosing your hero.
Did it.
You're free to change aspects, etc.
I actually think it specifically says you're not free to change
It
aspects.
says it, but they are free to change aspects between scenarios. So I actually read that part.
Great.
Campaign log on page 22 and 23 if you want to play it once. You can fill in those details. During campaign, the campaign-specific cards may be added to encounter decks and player decks, and it's only for the Galaxy Most Wanted campaign.
Okay, carry on.
Nothing new there. Units in the market.
This is the cool part.
Units are the currency used by the Guardians of the Galaxy. Is that from the canon? They use units?
Yep.
That seems a very strange name for a currency. A unit is kind of a unit of measure. I mean, I just said unit to describe a unit. You know what I mean?
I mean,
it would be a unit of currency.
it's one unit.
Maybe currency got so generic at that point that they just started calling it a unit. Like, we don't care if it's a dollar do or a what is that weird Canadian money you guys have? Loonies and toonies.
That I've heard that.
They've got literal loonies and toonies.
Even their money sounds friendly.
So 1 unit of loony. Where the currency, not strictly the reason the Guardians do what they do, it never hurts to turn a profit. And they're always looking for the opportunity. You got to take care of the ship. You got to, go to the hospital sometimes. Between scenarios, players can spend the units recorded in their campaign log to add cards from the market to their deck. So we can buy cards. They belong to the campaign, the market deck building clan, and have the text unit cost. Okay, we'll figure that out, I assume. To add a card, choose it with a unit cost value that is equal to or less than the number of unspent units. Subtract that card unit. So it's just like it's buying something, right? This is commerce.
So like an example of this is
I don't need to be explained what commerce is.
Is Safeguard is one of these cards that you can buy.
Okay.
So it's a unit cost of 5.
So it costs you 5 units.
So you'd spend 5. Hero action, give 2 friendly characters a tough status card, draw a card. Cost 0.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, but cost 5 is expensive.
Must be included for the rest of the campaign if you buy it. They don't count towards the minimum or maximum. Only 1 copy of each. For the players as a group. Okay, so we can't buy the same cards.
Yeah, there's only 1 copy of each.
For those who want the expert campaign, I guess is us. Okay, well, so we'll follow the instructions there. Persistent damage is the same, right?
Yep.
Elimination and victory, we won't be eliminated. Deck customization, it probably doesn't matter. You want me to read this thing?
Yep, hit me with it.
Alpha Flight Station, Earth's orbit. Hold on, let me get the butter on. Let's go on an adventure together. Hello, everybody, and welcome.
You had a lot more baritone to your voice this time. It's good.
Yeah. I do that in the early stages of all relationships.
More baritone in the voice?
Yeah.
Give you that
and then
commanding voice.
Everybody comes to find out my voice is actually as grating as you would expect looking at my face. Commander, we're under attack by the Badoon. We're sustaining heavy fire. Divert emergency power to the shields. I'm headed out. And this is Captain Marvel heading out, seemingly, with a lot of powerful beams. There's too many of them. Send the distress signal, she says.
Hit the button.
Okay. And then we've got some... wait, these are the good guys. They kind of look like bad guys, but they're good
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. Alpha Flight. This is Star-Lord. The Guardians of the Galaxy are here to help. So he's got like these strange double guns. They're kind of like that pistol in Halo that nobody used.
Yep. Little rechargeable thing.
Uh-huh. And then he's got a gas mask, which is probably helpful for space. Drax, green with swords. So he's got to be obviously awesome at swords if he can compete with guns and stuff. Somebody back here, the ship says we better get paid for this, Quill. Don't know. That's the ship talking. And then I am Groot, and then sword
Nebula.
and gun Nebula there. Scenario number 1, Brotherhood of Badoon. The Brotherhood of Badoon has mounted a surprise attack against Earth. You and the other Guardians of the Galaxy rush to Earth's aid, teaming up with the mighty Avengers in the process to beat back the Badoon. However, the Brotherhood of Badoon's leader, Drang, is a skilled politician with a fleet of powerful ships and an overwhelming number of soldiers at his side. This won't be an easy fight. The villain deck, Drang 1, Drang 2. Main scheme deck, Terrestrial Invasion and Protect the Planet. Encounter deck, Brotherhood of Badoon, Band of Badoon, Ship Command, and Standard Encounter sets.
What'd you say about Terrestrial Invasion?
Invasion 1 and 2, that's the main scheme deck.
Oh, got it, yeah, okay.
Yeah, you got that.
Yep.
Rockets in the ship, seemingly. Or Gamora, we don't know, I guess. Then it says, Band of Badoon module set can be removed and added to other scenarios if you want. Each player records their identity in the campaign log. Reveal the Badoon Blitz side scheme. Use the reverse side for expert mode.
We're on expert.
Okay. Shuffle the Badoon Headhunter minion into the encounter deck. And then in player order, each player must discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until they discard a minion and put it in a play engage with them.
Okay. So, a couple things are happening. Badoon Blitz comes into play, expert mode, hinder 4. So it comes in with 3 threat and then 4 extra because of hinder 4 per player.
Going down, yelling hinder.
So 8.
I'll be making that joke
forever.
The entire campaign, yes.
Okay, but it's victory 1. So once we defeat it, it goes in the victory pile and can't come back.
Forever gone.
Yeah. Then we have the actual scheme. 1A, put the Badoon ship environment into play and the Milano support, which is a ship.
No, that's
so
a
we're
good
in the
look.
ship.
That looks like a positive ship.
That's our ship.
Okay.
The Guardian
Very
ship.
nice.
Which we'll get to
Kind
those
of got
in
a
a second.
Gundam vibe to it, which reminds me how much I loved Gundam Wing. Oh my gosh, can you remember that?
Didn't I hear there was a Gundam game
I had like
coming
a
out
wall
soon?
scroll for Gundam Wing. I
Really?
wonder if I still have that. Got it at the State Fair, Tulsa State Fair.
I was very unfamiliar with that until I was older.
Yeah.
Shock. Drain's
Tales
overwhelming
always
forces have mounted a surprise attack against Earth. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, resolve the Badoon ship charge-up ability, which we'll cover in a second. The first player can exhaust the Milano to remove 3 threat from this scheme.
Oh, good. Well, yeah, please do.
Comes into play with 2 per player.
Did you call is she Gamora or is she Nebula?
Gamora is green.
That's Gamora?
Nebula's blue.
No, that's Drax.
Drax. That's Gamora.
That's Gamora.
Yeah.
Oh, we call her Nebula.
Nebula is her sister.
Oh, okay. Well.
Okay. So check this out. The Badoon ship, charge up. Place 1 barrage counter here. Then if there are 4 more, deal 2 indirect damage to each player and remove all the counters. So it's going to go up to 4.
Do cards trigger that, or do we have to do that ourselves?
So after the first phase, it'll put a token, right? Okay. And there are other cards that will load it up as well.
That's a cool mechanic.
That is very cool.
We're in a space fight, basically.
Yeah. The Milano, permanent setup, the first player controls it. So it'll bounce back and forth. Piloting, you can exhaust it to generate a wild resource for any player.
Oof.
You can also exhaust it to remove 3 here.
Okay, wow.
And there's going to be other things you can do with it, of course.
Oh.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Drang has 28 health. When revealed, if Drang's spear is in play, give him 1 face-down boost card. Otherwise, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Drang's spear.
And we're doing 2 and 3 because of expert?
Yep.
It didn't tell us that.
It should. It might tell you that in the little expert section.
No, it says discard cards until you hit a minion. Maybe we don't do 2 and 3 on expert.
I think you do.
Is it for sure?
Drang's spear, +1 attack. Stalwart cannot be stunned or confused while that's in play.
Yeah, we need to do something about that.
Put this here. It's going to go here.
Oh, remove Drang to 1 and add 3 for expert. Okay,
and then does it say anything else in expert over there?
In player order, each player must discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until they discard a minion.
All right, we'll do that in a second. Also, when he schemes against us, resolve the charge-up ability. So he's going to add a token every time he schemes.
So we should just stay in hero mode and then we're fine.
Chris saying read the whole page.
I mean, I'm there. I read the whole thing. I'm working it down here, and then it says victory, and then.
All right, so I'm gonna discard cards until we each get a minion. I get the Badoon Assassin. After it engages your hero, it attacks. So I'm not in hero form.
That's great. That's a good one to get there.
There goes Shadows of the Past. Badoon Engineer. I'll let you read it.
Badoon Engineer. 2 scheme, 1 attack, minion, 3 health. Badoon. Force response. After Badoon Engineer engages you or activates against you, resolve the Badoon ship's charge-up ability. Should we do that now? Can we do the charge-up ability?
He's not activating against you.
Or engages me. But technically, I don't think the ship's out yet. When does all this stuff come out? Because it didn't tell me in the rules here. Hold on. What's the order of events here? So this is all set up, and then I think that's when afterwards we actually reveal all this stuff. I don't think yet. I mean, when do we set it? When do we set up the main thing? Is that in the main scheme section?
Chris saying you charge up. That's cool. So he engages you, so we'll put a counter here.
Is that really how that works?
I think so.
Wouldn't you think you would set up something before you start actually reading and resolving?
I don't know. I'm gonna draw. Oh, I got the sorcerer and the helmet. That's good. I didn't see that for a long time.
Going back to the world, back to my girl.
So I'm gonna get rid of all these.
Back to my family of friends.
Looking for cards and resources.
Pietro.
Chaos magic, not bad.
Jeffrey, love me.
Love me.
Are you first player?
Yeah.
How is yours?
That's actually kind of great.
Robert Ballard says that GMW is so good.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan. It was literally the most enjoyment I've had from the game itself. That needs to be in my deck. Like the experience on the table was very enjoyable last
That's
time.
pretty impressive. The most enjoyable experience I've had with Marvel Champions is a pretty important.
It was just right where I wanted it to be.
Peter, you want to do a Let's React video to me watching Guardians of the Galaxy?
There's a...
I can't stand that stuff. I just can't stand it. I think I'm too old. Or maybe it's just bad. Is it really just people having to know how to react to things? Is that where we've gotten?
Reaction videos?
Is that how far we've gotten?
What I do like is when you take something like that someone's never seen, that's like you're a fan of, and you hear what they think after they watch it for the first time. Like people that watch the original Star Wars trilogy for the first time, and then it's like, what sticks out to you? And it's like, that's a fun conversation. All right, you ready? I'm gonna trigger this ability.
No, I'm not ready.
Let me know when you mulligan.
What the heck are you talking about? Boy, this is actually one of those cases where you maybe don't mulligan because you want to play everything.
Don't forget you're gonna want to discard 2 and draw 3.
I do know that. So these, let me go 3. That's 2/2. Oof. Okay, hold on a second. I got like all my buffs. So you need to think about this for a second. I'm not gonna mulligan at all.
Okay, I'll trigger my ability. Discard 2, draw 3.
I'm gonna do the same.
Yeah, seems good. Before I start swinging.
We were swinging. Surely she's pretty as angels when they sing. Got a lot of lightning bolts in here.
I'm gonna flip.
Svip.
Here. And we want to get rid of that one, but have 0 cards in hand. Side note.
Impossible.
I'm gonna play Scarlet Witch's Crest. And then, how much would a resource mean to you this turn?
Let's find out. I'm pretty sure a resource would mean nothing to me.
Okay, great.
But let me make sure. That's not something you just say, you know? It would officially mean nothing to me, unless there was 2 of them, in which case it would mean the world.
I'm going to use that and play a Hex Bolt.
That's probably okay.
3, 0, 3. So I can go down to a 2 to draw a card, or up to a 1 to remove 2 threat.
Don't sleep on him being stalwart, so he can't be a statist.
Yeah, but we can.
Yeah, we can.
I will leave it at a 0 to do 2 damage. You may do 2 here, so they're both at 1. For all Quicksilver to have a good time.
Yeah, that seems good. Yeah,
so I'll do 2 there and give us each a tough.
Wait, me?
And then...
What happened? I didn't do the deck restriction thing? What are you talking about? Didn't I read the rules for deck building? Hold on a second. Did too. Oh, see, no, this is bogus. Look at this. Read this. Check this out. Look at how crazy this is. I know I read this. Give me just a second. Just a second. Look at this. Look at this. What it says here in campaign mode rules. Players start by choosing their heroes. Each player must use their chosen identity for the entire campaign, but they are free to change aspects and alter the contents of their deck.
Okay, yeah.
Next page. Players cannot add, remove, or change the aspect in their deck.
Is that just expert?
No.
Yeah,
I
think
think
it's
it's expert
section. Okay.
We're not going to change it anyway, are we?
I'm going to Chaos Magic, unfortunately, to play Sorcerer Supreme.
Ooh, that's good. You're already set up. You're already Tony Hawkin.
Then I will remove through. I'm at 2 threat now, not 3.
Frank, if this is Zach's token storage.
Yep, it's just plastic bin. They sell them at like Walmart or whatever major retailer you would want. Okay, that was my turn. I was actually on the Chaos Magic. I was hoping I would hit a card, but I didn't. So here we are.
Did you use the super ship? You did.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna give myself accelerated reflex.
You said it was irrelevant.
We're gonna give myself nerves of steel.
And don't forget, you don't have the built-in +1 anymore.
That's right.
You can get used to that math.
You can and do.
That's still on you.
Right.
You want that.
I do want this. And I'm holding the other pump, and then I'll do 1 and 1.
You got it. That was a pretty solid little start.
Yeah.
All right. Start the round. 3 threat on.
Wait a minute. I was going to 16.
Then this charges for 1. And every time it hits 4, it'll clear, and we each take 2 indirect damage.
Uh-huh. That's going to be bad for me. I don't have any allies.
It'll be fine. We'll figure it out. We're just going to have to go down more. So.
This will be okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I didn't get any defense events.
It's fine. We're both got tough. He attacks. I won't block. I'll let him just do his thing. He's at 3, 4 plus. Put Badoon Grunt into play. After Badoon Grunt engages you, if there are no other minions engaged with you, deal yourself a face down encounter card. They're the worst.
Ouch.
And that gets rid of my tough. And then he attacks me for 2. Now he's attacking you for 4.
I mean, shouldn't I defend just to stand up? Oh, I got tough.
Yeah.
I'll just wait.
Now, you could have defended this instead of me taking 2. That's what we should do.
Okay, I'll do that.
And then you stand.
stand.
And you didn't take any damage, so tough doesn't go. And then he's firing.
Wait.
And you're
Oh,
tough.
right,
And
right,
you're
right. Yeah, that's correct.
So 4 plus a Badoon Grunt. That's bad.
Now you give me the bad. Now I take 2.
Well, that clears the tough.
And then I take 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, you come out
I can block for you.
freaking roses. That's fine. I'll take 2.
Oh, I should have cards in my hand. Okay. Bad
5
cards.
threat. We're supposed to do 5 threat or something.
Oh, because it's 2 per player.
How much did I add? 3?
Yeah. So it'd just be 2 extra.
Okay.
The 2 grunts is awful.
Well, that's one way to start the game. What
All right. Hey, this is for you.
does this do? Well, yeah, I'll go down there. Exhaust removed from the game. That's a fine turn for me. It's a fine turn, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that.
Now, technically I have a cancel.
That's fine.
All right.
Don't waste it on that.
Then I get my next card, Peril.
Wait, you don't get to resolve it in front of me or something?
I get to, but you just don't get to help me with it. Power Siphon. When revealed, I get to choose one. I can exhaust the Milano, I can spend 2 energy resources, or I can discard a random card from the first player's hand.
See, we even got everybody, all our rules people are still not agreeing on the, on tough.
It's the next time you would take, it's when you would take damage.
Okay. That's what I would think.
I think I'm going to spend 2 lightning.
Thunderbolts and lightning. I love the design of this. These Badoons look cool.
So I'm going to spend 2 as much as I don't want to. Get rid of that. Okay, your bad cards.
Ooh, that was gross.
Well, this removes 3 threat. So, like,
That got a
seems
Badoon
reasonable.
Warlord. Overkill and 4 health. 1, 3. And then a Cannonade. Just like Grandma used to make. Hinder 3. It's going
It comes
down.
in a 7.
It's yelling hinder.
And so the first player can exhaust the Milano to remove 3.
And it's got the plus boosty thing.
Yep.
This is already impossible.
It's bad. This passes to you, along with this.
All right, well, I know what I must do. I know what I must do. 2. Hey, let's talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about this. Ugh. Who needs that money? Or did we remove 3 threat from the main?
Yeah.
2 a person. What is this thing?
Yeah.
Why does this exist? All right, a couple of options that I'm bringing to the table. One of those options is getting rid of this with this and a card in my hand. The other option is getting rid of both the grunts.
I like getting rid of the grunts, generically.
Yeah, I don't mind it either. This Warlord's still a problem. What are you working on over there with your hand?
Well,
what are you thinking?
I'm probably just going to play a combat training on you.
Ooh. Well, that gets a little more interesting. So that'll be good next turn. It won't do much for us now, unfortunately.
No. But we're building for a maybe future.
I might discard 2 just to take a look.
Yeah.
But I really, you know what? The weird thing is I don't actually need it. Although, let's make sure that's true. I don't actually need it. I don't, well, all right, I will discard 2. Draw 2. Nice. Okay. I can get into this. Then let's roll up. Let's start with a double time. Do 2 and 2. So 2 to the grunt, 2 to the grunt. I think we just got to clean that mess up.
Yeah.
Then we're going to fight for this resource?
I mean, it doesn't do anything for me. It's just threat or not.
I'm gonna go long game here. I'm gonna use it.
I mean, if we're gonna use it, early uses of it are most effective.
You know, hyper perception, +1 thwart, rest of the game.
Yep,
I
like that.
It's gonna play it out for us. All right, over to you.
I'm gonna play a combat training on you. I'm gonna thwart for 2. 16. It's gonna go up by 5 to 14. If he ends up scheming, it's not gonna matter anyway.
Where's all your allies, huh?
Not here now. Let's just remove 2 here. Make that nice and
easy.
All right, end the round.
Done, done, done. Round done. Okay, 5. Okay, hey, we got some play here.
Putting 5 on.
We got some play.
It's at 14 of 16. Now, part of this is the feeling that we're getting ambushed.
Well, I feel ambushed.
Yeah. And the double drawing the grunts is like early bad beats. So
we're out of here. We've done it.
He's a
1 on that thing.
1 on that. Yeah. He's attacking you.
Okay. What's he attacking for? 3?
4.
4? What the heck is that about? Do you have tricks?
I mean, I can make a -1 on the stat. And he's at +1 boost because of the amplify.
It's impossible.
It'll be all right.
All right, I'm just gonna play the hand I'm dealt. Nerves of Steel, Desperate Defense, going to 4 defense.
All right,
and I'm defending.
For 4 +0 +1, so I can make it 0.
Yeah, you should do that.
I'll make it as 0 damage.
All right. So I stand up naturally. Then I'm gonna defend the Badoon Warlord. It's 3.
Does it give you +2 for that attack or for the turn?
I think it's just the attack. Yeah, for that attack. And then we're going to block the Warlord's 3, take 1, and stand. Courtesy of Quicksilver's ability.
Yeah. So he's going to hit me pretty hard.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of just okay with it.
I mean, I've got stuff for it. I'm just going to empty my hand, but I can negate all attacks. All attackies.
I don't want you to be exhausted on your turn.
I won't be.
Oh.
If things go according to plan. Let's just do it.
All right.
Let's let Quicksilver be Quicksilver. Doing that, we're going to play a Desperate Defense here.
Okay.
Yeah.
4 special, Badoon Grunt. You already have a minion though, so you don't get a card.
Mm.
You only get an encounter card if you don't have any minions engaged with you.
Okay, so he engages me because
Yep.
I'm the target there. And then how much is he? How much
He's
is
at
that?
4. You covered him up.
Is it +1 though?
Yeah, 5. That's right.
That's not exactly at all what I wanted. But I'm going to play Preemptive Strike. We'll do 1 back to him. Cancel that boost icon.
Got him.
Stand up for Desperate Defense. That is not when you want the 0 flip. Dang it.
All right, bad cards. Now I do have a cancel, and I am planning on using it.
Yeah. Cancel. We got a Badoon Sentry. Retaliate 1. Man, these aliens. What is up with these guys?
Slipping Sanity.
What's
Not a
going on?
treachery card,
What's
so I
going on
can't do it.
here?
Who
Who made this? I feel like I'm playing against the 1997 Dream Team.
It's only when stars are revealed. I'm going to discard this and take a chance. Because there's no way we're going to get out of it. I get dunked on. So I'm going to discard the top 5. Putting a threat on for every star that I reveal.
Oof.
Stars.
Yeah, we've seen them all.
0, 0, 0, 1, 2. It's advancing.
Oh my gosh, that's 16?
Yep.
Are you kidding me? People do this for fun?
2A, when revealed, resolve the Badoon. All right, so we each take 2 indirect damage.
Daniel Grunt doesn't attack, I don't think. Nothing makes it so.
2B comes in with 8. Needs to get to 16. After resolving step 1 of the villain's face, charge up. You can exhaust the Milano to remove 3 threat from this. And it comes in with 8.
Is this the last one?
Yep.
Why? What's going on here?
This passes. This passes.
Why are we doing this expert?
Expert hasn't changed anything. He's slightly less bad.
I mean, I'm going into this with no hand. Yeah, spend it all on defense. So good luck, Scarlet Witch. I hope
Spiritual
you can do it all.
meditation. We will see.
I hope you can do it all. Oh, Daniel's right. Yeah, that would attack me. The grunt attacks me because it was dropped in after during the villain attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm almost dead, man. I'm 2 away. Getting wrecked. And we need a Scarlet Witch miracle. You've got the power of magic. I'm just sure you're gonna make it so. Why'd you say the ship can shoot at minions now? Is that what that says up there? Oh yeah. Okay, 3 to a minion. Well, they're all like cleverly 4 and 5.
Great. I think I do that.
That did come out on Zach's activation. Yeah, so it doesn't attack me. That's right. Play it as it lies. Play it as it lies.
What are your attack stat?
2 and 2. 2-2. I'm a 2-2-2 right
So I'm
now.
gonna leave that 2, and I'm gonna let you thwart as well.
My very own thwart.
Let's go 3 here.
Oh,
Let's go 2 here.
get to feel special.
I'm gonna play. I may as well do this. I'm gonna get rid of this.
Yeah, I was waiting for that strength to
He's less one less attack, so that's
roll in there.
decent. I'm gonna play a wasp with 1 token on it,
That's right.
so that's just a blocker.
Only need 1 kill.
I'm gonna toe. Have this attack me for 1.
Yeah, it's
Then
super
he
smart.
takes 5,
Great sentry. Great stuff. That was a good turn.
and then your turn.
Really did the Lord's work there.
Now, leaving the weakest minion out against you is good in case we get more grunts.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be that grunt.
Like blocking him and standing is not bad.
But I've only got pockets of 2.
You could double up on that warlord, right?
Yeah, but then we can't cannonade. And like,
Oh,
a
yeah,
+1 boost is a
Yeah.
buster.
I mean, I could swing for 3 here with Wasp. It saves you a lot.
It does. I don't have the rig up yet, so
That is the problem.
it just depends on if we're gonna get attacked or not. You could go down Alter Ego. What are the chances?
I mean, he's already adding 5.
Yeah, it's that's horrible. Hey, why? Why is it 2 per player?
I mean, I think they're assuming you have a 3 removal built in.
It's not nice. Yeah, this would scale horribly. Only 1 Milano and it scales up to 4?
But like 3 players means that you just have, like we had someone on Justice.
Right on.
And like just pounding on the threat.
That's right. That's right. I feel like that Cannonade's got to go. I'm going to do Cannonade, Grunt. You leave Wasp. I might roll down. I got to heal, man. I'm 2 away.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
2 away from dead. Welcome to London.
Plus you get a little better hand.
All right, Grunt and Cannonade. Yeah. Roll down. Stand up. Oh, after he schemes, he charges up. Hold on a second.
He charges 1 on this. That's not awful.
But that's just damage.
Ugh.
Okay.
I'll add this while you're...
I mean, it's like, okay, well, here come the allies.
All right.
Okay. Well, man, it's not taking a ring of the house here.
I put 5 on, and we'll put 1 charge here. Then he's going to attack me, and I'm going to block with Wasp. So he's 3, 4, 5.
Man, he's scheming for 2 plus a card?
Yep.
That's the end of the game, man.
I don't think so. 2 plus 2.
You gotta redraw that, right?
Yeah.
Get that 0.
Get another one. 2 plus 1, and I'll make it a 0.
Right on. Do you want?
Yeah.
Let's get some good cards here. This could be a big moment. Oh, and 1 from the Warlord here.
How about an advance?
Oh, no!
You have a cancel in hand? That's not a hero action?
Not in Alter Ego, no. I do actually have it in hand.
Let's see if we get a negative.
Huh.
Game over.
All right, well, that's interesting.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, that's like,
so, what's your timeline?
like, it's like, what? That's really subverting my expectations. We can do it again. You want to mess around?
Well, so that went way worse than when I played it the first time. We hit those literally turn 1 Badoons, which is basically like playing on heroic. On a thing that already sets up against you pretty solidly.
Hand of the Warlord coming in there.
So I just want to see that again.
All right, let's do it again. Sure. Bring it on. So double grunts are a problem, huh?
The grunts are a problem.
It's gonna happen again. I'll tell you that. Here you go. Put that in that deck. Okay, but now we know it's all serious business around here. Serious business. It starts with 8. It's just like...
No, we should be on stage 1.
Why do you have to do that?
It starts with 4.
Oh, okay. Why do you do this to me? Game? I don't like that superhero story where I'm just getting wrecked constantly.
All right, let's try again.
Maybe I do.
We each get a minion. So I get the Badoon Warlord. And you get the Badoon Engineer.
What's the engineer doing over here?
He charges this thing up.
Oh. Are we on their ship or are they on our ship?
We're both on our own ships.
So how is Quicksilver like killing the engineer? Just like running through space?
Oh, he gets his spear. I don't really know how that works.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool, Daniel. I mean, I don't know why you would say that. Doesn't seem to add any value, but we dig them. Looks great on stream, too. Yeah, I agree, Mr. Trench. Grunts are wildly swingy. So let's not get any grunts.
Let's just see.
How about no grunts?
For math. 1, 2, 3.
No grunts. There's none. Can you just remove them ahead of time?
3. There's only 3 of them, and we hit all 3 of them. The other thing is they're only bad if you don't have a minion engaged with you. So technically, you normally want to just remove all the minions, but it's kind of challenging that.
My plan was to always have minions engage with me. Mulligan 5. But I got a deft focus, so that'll help. Something. Okay. We've got game here. Oh, it's almost a perfect turn, man.
Great. I'm going to trigger Wanda.
It is a perfect turn. Wow. It doesn't get any better than this.
I'm happy to hear it. Let's play Nick Fury. You want to trigger your ability before I go to town?
Oh, yeah. Well, I actually forgot about that. Let's draw 2, draw up to 3. Cool. Okay.
Does this charge it? Yeah, so we get 1 count on this because he came into play.
That doesn't seem fair either.
Flip here.
You ready to do this thing?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Let's party.
Let's never lose again.
I like your attitude.
That's right.
I'm going to Hex Bolt.
I'm here for it. See, this is how you start the game right here. Nick Fury and a Hex Bolt.
2, 1, 2. So I draw, remove 2 threat.
Nice. Started.
And that should have 3 more on it. This starts with 3 plus 8. But I removed 2.
Steve doesn't believe me. I think he's laughing about the fact that we're never going to lose again. You laughing at me, Steve?
I'm going to play Chaos Magic to play a Helicarrier.
Oh my gosh, this is the perfect time. I mean, come on. We just had a bad round.
That's the only thing it was.
We just had a bad round.
We could have definitely had a better round. I'll tell you that. Let's.
We've already won. Don't you feel it? You feel it in the air?
Let's Hex Bolt again.
Wow. Okay.
0, 1, 0.
Is that
so
4 damage?
4 damage here.
Yeah, you will.
And I'll remove 2 threat from a scheme. We're gonna clear that thing.
Chaos is good news today, man. Dana says the protection Quicksilver deck isn't going to work here.
How big is a resource for you?
All right, give me a second. So I'm going to do this, to do this, to do this, to do this. 1 resource gets me electrostatic armor. 1 damage every time I'm attacked.
Okay, let's start here. I'm going to use this action, remove this. I'm going to remove 2 here. And then here's what I will say. I have a floating resource that I can then give to you, or I can make him attack me and then do 5 back.
Do 5
or
back.
him.
Yeah.
So if you need to block to trigger anything weird,
man, nothing I'm doing is good enough on the first turn to want to block.
like I could. The thing is, I can do 5 to this, and you can block him for basically free.
But he reveals a card.
He would put a thing here, so that's not worth it.
I think that electrostatics we're gonna want to just say. All right, I'm paying 3 for a friction resistance.
Ah, yeah, boy.
Using friction resistance for a deft focus. Going up into the
That's so good.
zone here. Now we've got some interesting question marks. Should I go ahead and kill this engineer or leave it out in case of grunt?
I mean, he charges this every time he goes.
Yeah, let's get him.
Anyone else, I would say it's fine.
1 to the engineer. Check this move out. Stand up, spin 2, reinforce sinew, +1 attack, swing for 2,
Love it.
dead. And then with your help, a helicarrier will get us electrostatic armor.
You got it.
All right. It's a whole different game. Got my money, got my armor. I got my mind on my money. Wow. You see this collector in the middle of the screen?
That's
you guys seeing that?
He took over the game.
What is this? Why is a collector up here? This is actually still okay. There he goes. He's gone. I would love to have the booth in my in my ear right now. Wouldn't that be funny?
Just hearing what they're... I would love to be able to switch to that camera. Like, especially like right now when they're like freaking out.
And Jonathan's waking up from his, taking care of his child. What? Something's busted? Okay, done. Hey, we love it. Can't hate this, right?
It's pretty all right.
Maybe it wasn't production. Maybe it was just the collector like
He's
showing
here.
up. Hey, I got your combat training. You can just put that in your deck. I'll just hold it for you if you'd like.
Every time. All right, you want to put 5 threat on?
I've never wanted anything more.
All right, he's going to attack me. You want me to block with Nick?
I feel like we should be
Seems fine.
conservative at this point. I can't block
For
for anything here.
special, if it's an attack, this gains overkill, piercing, and ranged.
It is an attack.
He's at 4, he does 2, and then 2 to me anyway.
Ugh.
What's worse? Then he's attacking you.
I feel like I should do this just because. Well, yeah. Block for 1? Hold on a second.
You
Why-
ready automatically.
I know.
And
Alright.
you would deal a damage to him.
All right, I'll block for 1.
All right, 4 plus 1 and special gives him a tough. He already has tough plus 2. I can get another shot at this so he doesn't get...
Take another shot at that.
All right, we'll use Scarlet Witch's ability. Plus 3 instead.
I got it. Friction resistance, preemptive strike, cancel all 3, deal 3.
Boom.
Stand up, stand friction. Oh,
you
man.
do 1
it's-
with that too,
I
right?
won with that, yeah. 4 damage swing. Our heroes are winning the game.
And this time we only get 1 bad card. Badoon Grunt, make it 2.
Oh, no.
Spatial positioning.
It's
Exhaust the Milano, remove 3 threat here. Comes in with 6,
That's fine.
and it's got to amplify.
Exhaustion.
I got nothing for you.
Sad Quicksilver is sad. Surge it, please.
Oh, because why not?
Shadows of the Past. It's a good time for that, honestly. Wait,
Yeah.
maybe not. I thought it was the other one. I needed to go do the thing. Man, I saw the light, and then we just got a straight dunk. I mean, literally from like half court. Ball in the air. There's like the buzzer, and it's like, well, he can't dunk it from half court, surely. He did. Just got straight dunked. Anything weird with this? No. Okay, does this go into the... Let's go into the discard pile.
Into the dig. All right, this goes to you. Along with this.
Great. Okay. Well, I can definitely use that ship. It's something I can do.
I'm going to play Spiritual Meditation. I'm going to play Spiritual Meditation.
Quit doing things on my turn is confusing me. That's Insight 1 there, too. All right, well, let's talk about how we're going to win.
It's a good question.
All right, so first things first. I can do 2 damage and 2 threats spread out across the world. So, with that in mind, I can destroy Avalanche.
Oh, read his one.
To either take 2 indirect or exhaust. I'm going to choose to exhaust. No, wait, we decided we can't do that. Can't play the game well. You got to choose the thing that's bad for you, right?
Yeah, the thing that changes the game somehow.
Oh, and I didn't take the 3 from draying either, did I?
Didn't you? You canceled the thing and you blocked for 1, so you should have taken 2.
Yeah, I should take it 2. See, everything's fine. So I can kill your grunt. Do you have a hex bolt?
It'd be a nice time to have it.
Do you have anything?
Not to do that with.
Is the grunt?
I'm going to play 2 allies.
Okay. All right. We got.
I
some
can do
play
2
here.
damage with an ally. I'm going to confuse and stun an ally.
Or a minion?
Yeah.
So avalanche is definitely
Yeah.
the one there. So I probably get rid of this guy, and then remove 2 threat from one of these.
Or you remove 4 here,
You can do that.
and then that way you can use the Milano to remove 3 from the main.
We can do that. Yeah.
I think that's fine.
All right. Let's do that. All right, friction resistance, depth focus for a double time. Remove 2, remove 2. Extortion is gone. We will use that Milano to remove 3. It's an ambush. Then I'll spend 1 on endurance for +3 health. And I'll hold on to this card because I am exhausted.
All right. I'm going to play a Spider Girl. We're going to confuse and stun Avalanche. I'm going to use the Helicarrier to play Bug.
Really a great question. How did Earthquake get to space? David Whitfield on the scoop here.
It's a heck of a quake.
Alex is just got my shipping bonus for Fab, but it's being sent by UPS. I feel betrayed.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, they're way better, man. You need to talk to management. They're better at weight break points. Way better.
I'm gonna remove 3 threat. I'm deciding I can remove 3 here.
Talk to Louis, what postmaster, the guy that's like screwing everything up. Louis, what's his name?
Don't know.
Is that too political? I think it's clear that he's awful.
Anyway, I'm gonna remove 3.
Winning it. DeJoy, that's right. Thank you, Michael.
Here.
Not as hopeful as I was last turn.
And a brown. Yeah. Some bad beats.
You know, every hero's got to go through the darkness.
As you do.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Easy.
All right. Then 5 threat gets added.
Okay. That's kind of the problem. I feel like that's the thing that keeps slowing us down here is that they keep adding more threat.
Yeah.
It won't stop.
Then he's attacking you.
He is.
Yeah, you want me to block for you?
Drang.
I think so.
Let me see what I've got here. How, swinging for 3. You don't have the crest yet?
Nope. I have 2 good blockers, though.
I feel like I should give it a shot. I mean, sometimes you draw zeros.
I mean, you get 2 shots at it.
I'm going to block, and I'm going to use friction to play Never Back Down. +2, stun if no damage.
That's great.
So 3 to 3.
He's at a 4.
Oof. So it's impossible. Hold on a second. Not important. Not important. Okay, let's not do that. Why? I mean,
block with an ally.
I mean, I guess.
I think so.
Yeah, block with an ally. I'll use it last resort, etc.
4 +1. He's gone. Then I'll block with Spider Girl when he's attacking me.
Yeah.
4, and you're ready. +3.
All right.
Then we go to bad cards. This is and he's removing a stun.
That's right.
All right, your bad card.
My bad card is a Badoom Lieutenant Patrol. I can't thwart while he's engaged with me. Didn't plan on it anyway, so.
Ready for the most glorious card we could draw right now. Master Plan.
Oh, right. Nice.
I almost had that.
They're making the cards worse, you know? You feel like that?
That's why in Heroic it would just be absurd. All right, these things pass.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to help you. I can do 5 to something.
I don't know what's happening, man. No, wait, I've got plays here. Hold on. Give me a second to right my energy.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Now, I can make something attack me right now, so you can block it.
But what does that do for me?
Do you have defense events that do stuff?
Not yet. I mean, the problem is the blocking has to actually work, and I'm currently on 1 defense.
But like the thing gives you +2 can cover up either of those attacks.
Yes.
And then I can do 5 to them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this is going to work better. So we'll do this and this. So then we're at 4. So then we swing in at Avalanche. I can remove 3 from a scheme, or I can do 3 here.
I think that's going to end up getting melted by something of mine.
Like it. So I'll probably remove 3 scheme. We probably remove 3 more with the Milano.
Yeah.
But we've got to get out of this nonsense. This nonsense. This is a Quicksilver problem. It's a blocking problem. Amplifying. We could also get rid of this probably pretty easily.
Also, I have a resource for you.
I don't know if that matters. It really doesn't matter.
You know what?
Too much,
Actually, I could do 2 toe-to-toes and do 5 and 5 if you can block twice.
Well, the thing is, like, I can just play maximum velocity and just do 4 and then remove 3 threat from something, which I think is better because, like, me blocking is still going to be me taking damage. I mean, even with maximum velocity, I'm a 3.
Yeah.
So I could block. I mean, I could block Avalanche and block Lieutenant, and then he's dead from toe to toe. He's blocked.
If you block the attack here, he takes 1 from the armor, right? So that way I can get rid of him with a toe-to-toe.
We can kill both.
Yeah, so let's do this. Master of the Mystic Arts. Toe-to-toe. Here.
Well, hold on. I got to do this.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got to do the... Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, this could get better. They're both swinging for 2. Let's do this. We'll just play the Armored Vest. That works. Actually, we'll do it with Friction.
Yeah.
Because you're
And then I'll play toe-to-toe
not
on
a
your turn.
fool. Then you toe-to-toe. I block Avalanche.
Or you want me to toe-to-toe here or there?
Doesn't matter. Are you doing both?
I could.
It actually doesn't matter.
Oh, because you're doing the extra damage. I'll do it. We'll do it here. So you block there.
1 to it, 5 for toe-to-toe. I take nothing. Stand up. Friction resistance stands up. Thank you, electrostatic armor.
I'm going to use the Milano here. And then I can thwart for 2. Are you wanting to try to work on these?
Oh, wait. It's your turn?
Yeah.
You're doing it. So you have to do all of that on
well,
afterwards.
I'm just going to thwart before, and then I can
Right
do
on.
the toe-to-toe at the end.
Okay.
I'll
probably be coming in at 3 threat removal, or I'll just kill Avalanche.
Yeah, I'm just
Probably
going to
better.
move here, and you can go ahead. I have a floating resource, technically.
That might actually come in handy. Okay. It's probably still, I think I'm just going to clear Avalanche. Get rid of this stuff. We're going to max velocity. That'll bring me into a stronger defense turn as well.
That's nice.
So we're now at 4 attack. I think we kill Avalanche.
I like it.
Yeah. Let's kill Avalanche. Or defeat, or whatever we do to Avalanche.
Knock them out.
Knock him out. And then you have a floating resource. Can you do anything with it?
No.
Okay. Well, sure, I'll take it. Float. Yeah. Okay, float. Here. Play Nerves of Steel. For even more big bucks. Although, I don't think I ever need this again, to be honest with you. I'm not going to do that. Can we do anything with these cards over there? We almost can. Can we generate a wild? Has it already happened?
I can't generate, I just reduce.
All right. All right, well, there's nothing to be done here to maximize our effectiveness. That's aggravating. Feel that way? I guess I just play Nerves of Steel. I don't know, man. I'll just play Hard to Ignore with your Helicarrier.
You got it.
And then these 2 cards, I can discard voluntarily in this one, yeah?
Yep.
Don't need it.
Okay, this is good.
All right, we're getting there.
Agreed.
I see it.
All right, 5 on. So using Milano to remove threat is how they're accounting for the fact
No,
that
it's
I'm 5
necessary,
turns.
isn't it?
Yeah. But if you're controlling the threat, you obviously now get this bonus. Like if we're on, once we get on top of it. He is attacking me. You got anything for me?
Yeah, I can do some stuff to this one, actually. So I'm at 3 defense. I'm at 4 defense currently. He's a 4 and all booster plus.
Yep.
Let's do 4 defend here. Friction resist for never back down. So we're currently defending a 6 and a stun if no damage.
4, 5, 6, 7. I can try it again.
Yeah, let's try it again.
There it is. So plus a 1 plus 1, so he's a 6.
All right, he's stunned.
And then you ready?
I ready.
Did you take
Friction
one
resistance ready.
from something?
Did I?
Does he take one
Yeah,
from
electrostatic, yeah.
And
then remove 1 threat from the main.
Okay, great. Free money. Then he's attacking you.
Oh, we can't be stunned
Oh,
because of stalwart.
yeah, that's a problem.
So rather than never back down, we'll do desperate defense.
Okay.
And just get the free stand instead.
And then he's attacking you.
Okay, he's attacking me. Similar situation. I guess we'll probably end up playing them both. Quicksilver, friction resistance, never back down. We'll try to get the same swing. So 6. Show me
Plus
a 1.
1. You
All
got
right,
it.
Good. So Quicksilver ability stands.
We needed that.
No stun.
Bad cards.
Friction resistance stands.
Starting with me. Perfect.
Do you
Earthquake.
take 1 from electrostatic?
The first time, not the second time. Is it
Yeah,
twice?
you take the second one, yeah.
Insight 1. When revealed, discard 2 cards from your hand and exhaust your identity. How about instead? Does canceling, it only cancels the when revealed effect. I'm canceling that.
He still gets incited?
Yeah,
You put that on?
I already did it.
You got it. Yeah. Are you going to discard 2 cards to cancel discard 2 effect?
But it's still better than discarding the 2 because I get the 2 damage.
And we need to charge the ship apparently too.
Nothing yet. I think that's still better. Yeah, I'll pay 1 to discard it and do 2 damage.
Use your helicarrier, yeah? Or can you not? No, it's
It's an
not a
action,
reaction, is
yeah.
it?
All right, you're up.
My baddie?
Mm-hmm.
Badoon Engineer.
Charges
Engages me,
this.
charges it up, and then does that immediately
We
fire?
just take 2, yeah. Cool.
Yikes.
But that's the end of the round. So this passes to you.
There have been worse rounds in my
This
life, you
passes
know?
to you. Yeah, I've definitely had worse.
I've had worse. Okay.
I'm gonna meditate while you're.
Oh. Okay. Well, friction resistance and deft focus are going to play accelerated reflex. So +2 defense now. Currently a big 3. We got to get rid of this stupid spear, man.
Yep, would be nice.
Wouldn't it be nice? I gotta kill that engineer. Gonna kill that poor woman. I could, after he attacks me, he charges up. It's horrible. Can you do 1 in any kind of clever way here?
I have a hex bolt.
That's fairly clever. Let you just let that thing fly and we'll see
Do you
what happens.
need the resource, or can I go ahead and use it?
I don't need it. Yeah, if you can do anything with it.
All right, I'm gonna hex bolt with this because I might be able to get rid of this if I draw the right card. So 0, 0, 1. So 2 damage, and remove 2 threat.
Need that crest.
So I can do 2
You
here.
can do 4 there if you want to.
I'll do 4 there, yeah.
Same difference to me.
And then I will remove 2 somewhere.
I can remove 2 threat from something as a turn.
Let's remove 2 here. And then I have 2 more to remove from there. So we'll at least get rid of it.
Okay.
And then,
So you made me do 2 here?
yeah.
So I'll swing with Quicksilver there, stand up, stand friction resistance, remove 1. Thwart with Quicksilver, remove 1. Use friction resistance to play a Adrenaline Rush. And Milano for 3.
Yep, off the main.
Is that still, is it going to pop yet, or?
I don't think so. It's going to have 5. It'll be at 13.
Okay. Surely he won't advance or anything. That's only going to add 4.
That's right.
Ha! Who's laughing now?
I'll go ahead and do that. This goes to the victory pile. And pass the turn.
All right, we use all our money.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, we're getting there. You feel it, right? You feel it? Feel it.
All right. I finally drew the stuff I need to get rid of that.
Well, I'm glad we finally found it.
Yeah. All right. 4 on. 4 on.
Don't call me that.
And then he's attacking you.
Okay. Well, have I got news for him?
I hope so.
So what is it? A 4, and then we got a +1 on the boosties still, so 5 is the number here. And I'm defending for 3.
Oh, Badoon Blitz, when I got rid of that, we each have to discard a card. Which I don't think you had any cards.
I did have one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but everything's okay. Okay, hold on a second. 1, 2, 3 defense. He's swinging for 4. That's a huge problem.
Yeah.
This is like the worst hero for this encounter.
It's not good.
I hate it, but I love it. That's why we're here. Well, here's what I'll do. I guess I'll block it. 3 to 4. Give me that sweet boost card. Oh, no.
Badoon Grunt.
No.
And an encounter card.
No. I'm out of here. Steven has reached his heroic level limit. What does he do? Does he engage me now? He kills me too, right? He attacks me. So then I take, what, 1 from Drang? And then
he attacks you.
Yeah, yeah.
Then you die?
Well, no, I've got endurance, so I can move a little more slowly. Who's going to defend for you? Nobody. Me. Right? So I'll take 2 from the grunt.
I mean, I don't think you can.
I'm doing it.
All right. You're like, I want out.
And then I'll defend there. 9. How much health do I have? 13.
4 plus 2. He's at 6.
Joke's on you. I got preemptive strike.
Boom.
Cancel his boosties. And I'll take 1.
All right. Then bad cards. We'll just have a casual heroic turn.
Yeah, let's go.
You're first.
Advance.
2. And he charges his ship. You get another grunt, but you already have 1, so you don't trigger the thing.
Yeah,
so
it's
he's adding
fine.
2.
Yeah, it's all okay. Just 2. So we didn't go. I thought we were going for sure. How about another advance? Oh, man.
2 plus special. Nothing. Advances. Comes in 8.
Even post-heroic, I felt like, we got to have fun for a little while, and now it's just back into the meat grinder, isn't it?
Gang up. He attacks me. I'm going to die.
I feel like
2 plus 1. He's at 5. I take 3. 1 away. Special delivery.
I definitely feel like,
You got to exhaust the Milano.
like livestock staring at like the processing plant. You know what I mean? It's like we know the inevitability of what's to come.
Oh, wait. I died. Amplify.
Yeah, you died.
No, I would actually discard it and try again, and then I would still die.
I think the problem with this one is that you really have to remove threat.
You have to remove a lot of threat.
And we're playing things that are fun.
So,
Zach, I've got an idea.
is it double leadership with Doctor Strange?
I'm just thinking that if we had more allies, we could do more. Like, they can do pretty much everything your hero does. So my thinking is, what if we ran more allies? I know. You're thinking I'm crazy here. You think I'm just losing my mind.
So it's not even in my mind about allies as much as it's about having someone who's focused on threat. I'm running the Scarlet Witch aggression deck. You're on a protection deck. So we're built to basically stay in hero mode for a long time.
We're playing fun stuff.
But like,
just tell me to build it, I'll build it.
Even the reality of we have to get rid of this early because this extra attack is a problem for all your cards. But you also need time to build to get to a high defense.
Yeah, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. What we can do though is we can play with those new heroes.
Rocket and Groot.
Are they? Can we do it with them?
Yeah, they're really good.
If we like actually built them to be degenerate.
I mean, I think that. So part of the challenge, without saying too much, is that the second scenario makes allies harder to play with. So there are things being challenged, even like this grunt. It's challenging you to not just clear the minions every time.
Yeah.
Because having a minion that's doing 1 or 2 damage is better than flipping this into an extra encounter.
Oh, yeah, okay. So basically they're saying like, hey, let the minions hang out.
Like,
they're just flying the ship.
You can't just min-max anymore. And so you have to play the scenario and learn what's going on. Even in the next scenario, it's a bizarro, it's crazy scenario.
Okay.
So other things we could play on standard.
Are they trying to tell us that we should be like, you know, like confusing the minions and stuff, you know, like not just acing them? Because there's a lot of cards that have come out that do that kind of stuff.
Confusing stuff in the minions is helpful. But you know, there's only 3 Badoon minions or grunts in the thing. Yeah. So do you really hold on to a minion the whole time for the?
Because like you get an extra encounter card, but you took 6 damage to prevent that effect. So like, what's an encounter card worth? Yeah. Encounter card worth a lot actually.
Yeah, but you know, like, I think one of us probably needs to play leadership or justice. Even picturing like Hawkeye with these guys.
Leadership or justice, a dream or some substance, a beamer, a necklace, or freedom.
Here's what I'll say. I would be happy to play leadership with Scarlet Witch.
Whoa.
In an interesting way. Right? I'm not I'm not gonna do that. But I'm not also gonna just do like
here, well, let's zoom out. Let's talk to
the juice. I'm also cool with Justice. I'm also happy to play Rocket and Groot. So the plan is we're gonna play Arkham next week because we're finishing an 8 scenario campaign.
That's right.
And then we're gonna come back after that, so 2 weeks from today, and play until we beat Galaxy's Most Wanted.
Oh, it's one of these.
Monday to Monday to Monday.
The old challenge deck.
I don't think it's as hard as Heroic, in my opinion.
Yeah, we'll just have to like learn it, I guess. But I'm gonna have to bring some heat. So what heroes are we gonna play? Can I play Rocket?
We can.
Is Greed any good?
Mm-hmm.
Real good? What aspect? I mean, you can't play. You just don't you always feel like protection is just almost good? I mean, protection is good in the same way that Hulk can be good. Like a standard or experts, like the Red Skull and stuff. It was crushing, like in a fun way. You know, it was crushing.
Well, I also think like
it takes a lot to get off the runway though.
We played Rise Red Skull on expert, and won.
Yeah.
So it's really protection. Quicksilver needs to build.
Yeah.
And so anything that starts out fast, that's why he's a problem in Heroic too. Or Heroic with anything that also gives you an extra encounter card up front, like Crossbones did. It's like, it's too fast. It's actually weirdly too fast for Quicksilver.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
Or at least Quicksilver protection.
Quicksilver's a builder though. Like a lot of his cards are about buffing his awful stats.
Yeah, but like you're also playing the aspect that builds too.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Like instead of these being
double build,
like allies or cards that are doing something, you're stacking stacks on stacks.
Stacks on stacks, man.
Stacks on stacks.
It's a double build. Yeah, I'm with that. Okay. So we could play a variation of Quicksilver, or we could do. I'm interested in Groot. I've always been kind of interested in Groot.
I just want to. You should see them again.
Groot.
They work really well together.
Well, I like their Raccoon Man too because he's got all the guns.
Rocket.
Yeah, I like guns and
they're very fun.
I like guns and superheroes.
Yeah, I love Rocket. All right. I'll just let you look. I'll let you. Here's Rocket. Because we can basically figure out what we're playing next time now and think about it some more in the meantime.
Okay. Rocket's got a 2 thwart. That's a good start. Blackjack O'Hare. What? This is a whole world of comics I've never even
Nemesis
existed with.
I can always go Captain America.
Okay. I've got a plan. Make a basic thwart. Do we need to go? I guess we need to. We'll pop some cards. Should we pop some cards?
Yeah, let's
pop some cards. Pop some cards. See this garbage can of a board. All right, I've got a plan. After you make a basic thwart, ready. +1 while in hero form until the end of the phase. Great. I love that. That's some good thwarting. We need thwarting. We said we needed it. There it is. Ready all the tech stuff, so we'll need to look at that. Heal 2 each time you deal any amount of damage. Okay. Okay. Salvage. Very nice. Hey, this is actually a really good design speed. They're doing great with this deck. This is really good.
Part of why I think we had so much fun, beyond it being thematic, is that because this whole scenario is built around the Rocket Groot story, is that Rocket and Groot are fun.
And the pistol is there to get rid of the little grunts. I mean, yeah, this is kind of built for this, isn't it? I mean, it's not surprising, but restricted, exhaust, remove a charge, choose a player, 2 to everything, right? 4 to an enemy, overkill, right on. +3, +1 attack. Don't know. From this, so battery pack for your other guns. So you got to build a little bit. You got to get your big guns in play.
He wants to play things, but he's playing things that are actively doing things instead of waiting for
He might
blocks.
run that neutral package pretty well.
Yep.
Hero form, +1 thwart and aerial. That's great. Okay, so he's a thwarting machine actually. Thruster boots on a 3 and then 4 after a ready. With I've got a plan. So he's a 7 in a turn. That's good.
Yeah.
That's quite good.
But,
I run him in Justice.
And he's got, every time he deals excess damage, he's drawing.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are paired with someone who can queue up 3 or 4 minions.
Like Thor?
Anybody.
Lightning strike him?
Just like anyone that like punches for 2, punches for 2, punches for 2, and then you like AoE for 1 on all of them, or 2 on all of them. Because he has something that does, where is it? Like 1, he can have +2 attack. So now he's at a 2, so he can do overkill. This, one of his big guns. Deal 2 damage to the villain each minute engaged with a player.
Yeah.
So like sometimes that draws you 4 cards.
Yeah.
Which is
that'd be cool.
Unreal.
So I wonder, I mean, obviously you go aggression up front is where your immediate head is, but there's got to be a better way, right?
He's got tons of damage built in.
Yeah. But also it's just like flexing the excess thing because this doesn't have a limit.
Yeah, every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have to have minions out. Of course, we saw plenty of minions, and there's cards in the aggression pool that gets minions.
I mean, even if it's 1 minion around, you're removing a minion while fueling your card.
Yeah, you probably just don't even min-max it that hard. Yeah.
So Groot's stick, just so we're aware, he has these upgrades that are one-ofs. That come in, that are basically assets, but then he can remove a growth counter when he thwarts to get +2, when he attacks to get +2, when he defends to get +3. Remove 2 to ready after he goes.
Yeah, that's good.
This is alter ego. Put a growth counter and draw a card. His ability in alter ego is put 2 growth counters. So, and he can have up to 10. And you really want to get to like 8 to 10. And then you spend down to 6. He also has like fruition, which is place 2 growth counters. But then he has
that card art.
It's amazing. Then he has his big stuff. So I am Groot in all caps with an exclamation point. Deals damage equal to the number of growth counters.
Right.
And then I am Groot.
That's for your biggies.
Removes threat equal to the number of growth counters.
That's an incredible card. That's why it costs 3.
Yeah. Then he's got Root Stomp, which is 2 for 5. And then he gets a growth counter if it defeats the enemy. And then we are Groot. Pay 1. Remove up to 4 growth counters. Choose that many friendly characters. They each get a tough status token.
Yeah, that's good. So you gotta have some allies there.
Yeah. So the main thing about Groot, and this is what was interesting about these 2 in a 3-player scenario, is that he needs to build, but once he gets built, he's really insane because he has all these crazy card effects. So the kind of typical structure I was doing was like place 2, flip up. Hopefully you have anything that adds more. Don't lose any counters this round. Swing again. Next turn, go down, put 2. Now you're up to 4. Heal, whatever it is, and then it's put 2 more, go up to 6, flip. And at that point, you're kind of
grooting.
Locked. And you need to play those cards. And then they have the team up thing. Flora and Fauna. So you can
growth counters or charges.
Put 2 growth counters and ready Groot, or you can put 2 charge counters on one of your weapons and ready that.
Yeah.
Which is really good.
Yeah.
And he's mostly superpower, so def focus makes sense, obviously.
Yeah, let's do it this way.
So
I'll play Rocket.
What are you building?
I mean, my immediate mind, I prefer Justice to basically anything. I just don't know if it's any good. You know what I mean?
So
I'd have to look at the card. You got the yellow cards around?
Yeah.
Let's take a look. Because I like it, but it's not sure. Have to find that. Sweet. That sweet key card, you know?
The thing that makes it all go.
Ooh, these are new. Some new cards in here.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's take a look.
So Groot has a really weak economy, which is what
trees aren't known for their
makes me
GDP.
like the neutral package with Groot.
People saying Groot Justice is where it goes there. Do you want to do Justice?
I don't know. Let's take a look.
I mean, clear the area, obvious. Speed? What is this like? Who's Speed? It's like a Quicksilver knockoff?
I think it's one of Scarlet Witch's kids. He gets the Quicksilver.
That makes sense. Yeah, it's okay.
It's in the family. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
I think I did build a... it's wrong.
If your hero thwarts and removes all threat, deal 3 to an enemy. Ah, man, all the cards are good now. 3 threat from a scheme. What are we looking at? So Rocket has a 2 doubles, I think, in his pool. Yeah, it's got 2 doubles.
So that's pretty good.
Kind of a weak Black Panther, but he could run the neutral package.
I think the neutral is just generically good.
Yeah.
I think Groot almost has to run it.
Just to get some money.
Yeah. These are good to consider.
The booster boots?
Yeah. These are also worth considering.
Can you do this multiple times?
I think it's just once per attack.
Are you serious? Yeah. Huh. I don't like this at all. What's this about?
Every time you take damage, you can discard a card to prevent 1.
Prevent 1, yeah.
So
it's all right.
It obviously speeds how fast you're going through your deck to like trigger that stuff, but especially with your get a card out of your discard pile.
Yeah. You gotta pay 1 to put it. I just don't feel like I can ever find myself paying 1 to put that in.
Pay 1 to permanently prevent 1 around? Or
Yeah.
one an attack?
I mean, how often in a good game we're not taking damage? Like,
well,
I mean, in Quicksilver, I took 1 damage the entire campaign. The entire last scenario, I took like 1. Usually you just want to put it on allies and stuff, but maybe we're past that. We can't do that anymore. Okay. Let's see if there's any cards in here that are particularly good. Yeah, reach boost icon. Okay, Wiccan's really good in this.
It is true. The boots are also a tech card.
Yeah.
Which you can
discard for money, right? Or cards.
On the flip side, you discard for 2 cards.
Best use of it, probably. But I don't know, 2 cards for 2 later. It's fine. Okay, the area. Award events. No, don't need that, probably. Okay, well, I guess question marks being, how many mentals do you have in here? Your doubles are mental. It's not terrible. I don't hate that. Sense of justice. This is averted. That's not bad. Ah, ignore the crisis icon. Come on. Nobody wants that, right?
Not lighting my world on fire.
No, it's not, is it? Using or do that for different. Oh, multitasking is amazing. Bring that card on. I don't think there's anything here that's particularly rockety.
Out of justice?
Uh,
Yeah, I don't think so. But I haven't looked for it. So, reserving judgment.
yeah, well, I'm trying to actually.
Groot can play justice.
Yeah.
The main thing is he's got to go down to alter ego a certain amount. So having cards he can do, like beat cop as an example, in alter ego is really good.
Yeah. Why don't you do justice then?
All right.
And then I'm supposed to do red, probably. Like I said, it's where all the overkill stuff is.
Aggression.
But like, I don't know.
This is probably a good card. I just grabbed it out of the neutral stack.
Beat him up. That is a good card.
Specifically because you're trying to queue up the overkill.
Yeah, okay. I can get into that. That makes me definitely want to run the neutral thing.
The neutral package, yeah.
Yeah.
I have the cards.
Huh.
All right. Let me grab you all the aggression cards I was Scarlet Witching.
You could do leadership, right? Is there anything weird in leadership about Rocket?
So the cool part about leadership in Rocket is you have the tech upgrades for your allies.
Oh, right.
So you play it like Iron Man gets free upgrades.
Yeah.
Use them, discard the tech, draw 2. Use Iron Man's last swing. Pretty good.
That's pretty cool.
And it's kind of a weird spin on...
That's kind of a cool leadership spin.
That's specifically... where does Scarlet Witch go? You see...
That's funny, Mark. Sandcrest's Averted is an auto-include for this campaign. It wouldn't be an auto-include anywhere. Maybe in this one?
Okay. You know the leadership stuff? Just take a look.
Sure.
Let me put these away.
Run some Rocket leading the allies.
I definitely think he can take an interesting path on... Here's neutrals, and then I'm going to grab the leadership.
He can build them up, and then he can discard them for cards. Huh.
After they've... And like you can swing with them and then use it to get the cards.
Yeah, which is great for the alter ego side.
Yeah.
Now, an upgrade I control. Is an ally something I control? Just making sure. Checking my pronouns in this game.
You never know.
Okay. After the attack, discard that ally. Hey, last stand's kind of okay. 0 for 3. Not terrible. Not great, though. See, a lot of these cards are going to be Avengers cards, too.
You can't do the Avenger stuff.
So I can get
unless
that
you
right
want
out of here.
Unless you want to honorary Avenger it, which you don't.
I mean, it is nice that he's got some stand. He's got a little bit of standy with, what is that card? With the Flora and Fauna and with I've Got a Plan. So you got 3 cards in the pool. Now you can stand me too with this Flora. No, it stands an upgrade. I wish I could stand me.
Yeah, but your upgrades are where the heat is.
Yeah, except for this I've Got a Plan, man. +1 thwart, stand up.
But like the thing that does 2 to everything. If it's like ready that thing and do 2 again, 4 to all the minions.
But that's not removing threat.
I'm playing justice. That's what I'm here for.
I got these thruster boots. They remove threat. And aerial. Watch out. Make the call. Classic. All right, what do we got in the turn? Okay, so tech, we've got power gloves. Huh.
What's it do?
After you do something with the ally, deal 1 to an enemy. Not bad for setting up the overkill. Inspired is not a tech. Oh, Sky Cycle's not tech, but it's a vehicle? What is a vehicle if not technology? You know what?
Well, you know, not asking the questions here.
Okay. What else we got? United We Stand. We can't play that one. U.S. Agent. Now we're getting somewhere.
Very unpopular among the U.S. population right now.
U.S. Agent? John Walker? What, something happen?
He's in the Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Oh. You do something weird?
That show is phenomenal. But you got to watch all the cat movies first, which we will do.
Mm-hmm. I'll be there. Brennan could be fun here. Hawkeye's I think I'll play Hawkeye.
Real good.
Iron Man's pretty cool here. And you said people are saying the second scenario, your allies like you basically get removed from the game or whatever. So
assets are hard to play in that scenario.
Okay, well, then I'll be playing them. So what they want us to do is they want us to play Groot.
Can you hand me those yellow cards? I was like, man, I am missing some stuff.
I want to play Groot, Justice, and Rocket. Aggression is what the designers of this campaign were intending. I presume then.
Groot Protection.
Ugh.
So Protection, Aggression.
Okay. All right. These tech upgrades are not lighting me on fire. Oh, there we go. Reinforced suit. +2 hit points. Okay, good.
So it was pretty amazing to watch because the Iron Man gets the stuff for free.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
you put it on for free and they do something with it, discard it for 2.
It's a card draw engine, yeah.
Card draws, get some money there. But is there really only 2 tech upgrades? Is that true? Are we missing something here? Just the reinforced suit and the power gloves?
There's got to be more than that.
Yeah, well, you would imagine.
Are there any neutrals?
Oh, maybe. It's a neutral stack.
Mm-hmm.
There's still not a lot of like cards. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Even after all this time, it's like card pool is still technically like just a stack on the table.
It's not a giant card pool. That's for sure.
The only way we're going to win this is by playing Nick Fury as much as possible.
That you can do. Because you can play Nick Fury with the thing that puts him back in when he leaves.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, looking for any other tech here. Equal to your recovery. No. Never going to do that. Oh, it's me. I guess I can't play me. Max 1%. So I can put booster boots on you, I guess, can't I?
You can.
No, does it tell me that I can play it on you explicitly?
That's right, yeah.
It has to say that? Mm-hmm.
I'm just getting my stack.
I don't see anything. Maybe there's only 2. Guys, there's only 2? 2 tech boots? Yeah, just the boots. Okay. Thank you, Michael. That helps. So, how weird would this build ultimately be? I guess that's the question we ask, isn't it? So we would play Iron Man, probably Ronin for sure. We'd probably play... Now, keep in mind, too, I've got to be an alter ego to use that ability.
Yeah, but you, like... If you play a good tech upgrade, you want to make use of it.
Yeah, we'll use it for a little while.
And it's like when you go down, you just have a card... You get a flex up. On the turn you go down, you go from 5 to 7 cards, and on the other turn, you go from 6 to 8. If you have enough tech upgrade.
Yeah, it's true. It's pretty cool. Once per round. Okay. You got it. Once per round.
Otherwise, it would be pretty crazy.
Yeah, I think you just run all 6. I think you run 3 and 3. Is it a 1 per? Yeah, 1 per on both of them. 1 per.
Yeah. You don't need a lot of it.
They're all Avengers anyway. And then why did we like the neutral thing? Did it give you all the money? Is that the way that played out?
If you need it.
Ironheart.
You've already got the 3 doubles plus the 2 doubles in your pool.
Yeah. But
So,
I'm tired of Quicksilver with no money. My gosh.
But you're going to have, and then the card draw that Rocket has.
It's like I'm not even playing the game sometimes with that. It's like I want to see my options. Quinn Carrier is only for Avengers, is that right? Which we are not. Well, I'll be running Lockjaw finally. Just kidding.
You never know.
Then we've got team building exercise, which is that even we need more Guardian cards. I don't have enough of those.
Yeah, someone earlier was saying, stack these here, that Crisis Averted was on their must play list.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Must be exclusive to this one.
3 for 6
scenario.
Not my idea of good math. It's fine, but it's not like.
It ignores the crisis, so maybe that matters at one of those.
But if
scenarios.
you're doing a good justice job.
I know, that's what I'm saying, but ultimately, yeah, you gotta play to it. Are you playing Nick?
Yeah. So you can call him in from my Discord
I
pile.
have to be careful.
That's fine.
Okay, that's a fine amount of things.
See what chat's saying. I was real focused there.
Finally, play War Machine, you know. Nope.
We were this close.
Almost got him. Man, you know what? I love Target Acquired off of what I saw from all that nonsense. Discard the boost ability. It's like 1 million boost abilities in that thing.
In that deck.
You playing spy stuff? You playing the Professor Agent
Colson?
Yellow?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Dang it.
He's 3 and you go to, I mean, technically he's a 2, which is fine, but there's just not that much space. I have to run the neutrals because my economy is bad.
That's what I'm saying. See, Jude's on it. No grunts, you know. You
It's
cancel those
good.
grunts.
When the grunts are boosting.
Maybe I'll
not
play
bad.
it. I won't. I'll put it in the stack, though, so I can add it back later.
I wish it were a tech.
Yeah, we're aware, David. We're just going to restart the campaign. We're not... honestly, that rule makes no sense. Wow.
I mean, I think...
So what, you hit scenario 2, you can't beat it 5 times, and you're like, I guess we got to play this forever. we can't stop.
The upside of playing
change.
a cooperative campaign of any kind is that you can do whatever you want.
Right.
I do like the idea of picking a hero and sticking with it throughout the campaign.
Yeah.
But if you get to the 3rd scenario and decide you want to play a different hero, then like, cool.
Yeah, no, it's not allowed. And there's no fun in Marvel Champions anymore. 9 hit points, man. That's fitting for a raccoon, I guess. They're known for their cleverness, but not for their constitution.
That's right.
Can I not play Endurance and Dante? Is it the same get the hit points that you're left with mechanic?
Mm-hmm.
Got one in my other deck, but I'll be... Espionage? Nope.
Now, cheap allies will be important too, because you're not playing Defender anymore.
So you mean we're playing Marvel Champions?
Mm-hmm.
Cheap allies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with it. Man, it's going to be... I'm going to be going alter ego enough where I'll get to heal, though. Maybe I'll play some downtime.
Downtime.
I mean, I like downtime on 3 recover, 9 health heroes. Like, that's...
Yep.
That's pretty significant improvement if you use it twice.
I think that's the main thing that
Come around.
is happening. Essentially, the cost of going to alter ego is being recognized.
Yeah.
So they have to make it really tantalizing.
Yeah.
Which they're doing with more heroes now, right? Like Groot requires it, but like Rocket, particularly in alter ego, it's like you get 2 turns with 2 extra cards. If you have 2 tech upgrades, you don't need anymore.
Definitely worth it.
That's worth going down, especially if on one of those turns you're healing for 6.
Yeah. Definitely worth it. Okay, so I think I'll whip something up. I'll work on it off at the other side of this.
Yeah. On a deck builder. So I had already worked this one up on the deck builder.
Yeah, I'll get something together on a deck builder here, and I like the idea of having some allies with some upgrades on them, and then you just discard them. Now, if collectors just like kill all your allies all the time, then
that's not how that works.
Okay,
it's just
expensive.
I'll
wait and find out.
Yeah, there's a penalty when your allies are leaving play.
See, I feel like leadership is a good fit for Rocket.
Totally.
Because you've got squirrels
and Hawkeye.
And then you're doing excess damage and you're drawing, and you've got all your guns that are doing excess.
Well, and like
it seems right.
If you're queuing up, we'll both do it intentionally, but it fits into the scenario too, obviously, which is why I think it worked for us off camera. It's like everyone wanted to queue allies up for Rocket, so we all would have an ally with like 1 health left. So then the grunts would fire and nothing would happen. And that just gave us more cheap allies.
Right.
To like punch for 1, and then Rocket was just like da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay.
And when that rocket launcher hits, like, and there's like 4 minions on one side, it's crazy.
Beats.
I mean, you just get rid of all of them and draw 4. Like, he has the strings of turns that would happen were just insane.
I think it's going to be a standard make the call, get ready, build, plus a whole lot of, essentially a whole lot of items, upgrades. Cool. All right, bring it on.
Which I dig. I'm curious to see where you end up in 2 weeks from now. Because it's always different than I expected, but interesting.
Yeah, it's always interesting.
Well, hey,
that's one word for it.
If you missed it
Thanks
earlier,
for joining us, everybody.
We finished Rise Red Skull. That was great. And then we're diving into Galaxy's Most Wanted. We're finishing the Dream Eaters campaign for Arkham next Monday. And then we're going to come back to Champions the week after that. We're probably just going to play Champions until we get through the campaign.
We can choose our decks, and then we will not be able to stop until we win. Can't change anything, though. It's in the rules.
That's right.
Can't change. Can't even start over.
But we'll just play through it. I'm really excited. I really enjoyed this first 2 scenarios. The first one was like, oh, this is hard without just being a bunch of cards the same way.
Yeah, that was interestingly hard. It made you want to do better. Like, made you want to deck build in a serious way.
Yeah. And then the scenario after that was my favorite.
Oh, good.
It challenges you, and just not even challenge. It's just the game is set up. Like, we had the ships in this one, which was cool.
Yeah.
And then you go from the ships, you get experience, and you get to buy stuff off the market, which was cool.
Yeah, I like
and
that.
Then you go into the second scenario, and it's like bizarrely different game.
Okay. Wicked. I'm here for it. I'm ready.
Excited about that, and I'm excited to dive in.
All right, everyone. Hey, thanks for being here. We love to have you. It's a fun and exciting moment
from Alan. You ready?
To start this campaign, yeah.
This is the next Saw movie. You're forced to play Marvel Champion until you die. No, it's
well,
a good
there
time.
are worse things, I guess, out there in the world.
There definitely are.
We're so lucky to be doing what we're doing. Anything that you guys need to know about us? I don't think so.
You kind of mentioned it, but major shout out all of our subscribers for Marvel Champions, content members, all the games that we do. Huge shout out. The fact that we get to do this every day is still just amazing. It's surreal.
It's kicking into post-pandemic too, so like it's not even. It's like an integral part of the business. It's not even like a pivot we had to make to try to live.
Yeah, it's really cool. People just saying thanks. Well, hey, thank you. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here, everybody. We'll see you in 2 weeks, and then we'll beat this easily, I'm sure. Take care.